Last we left off with
Go to bed, Jeff.
with the Bronstones.
Give fuck, nerd.
You guys decided to attend the revealing of the outcome of the vote that took place in Priest, though most of you convinced it was rigged. They did mention that by a slim margin, Priest had voted in favor of sending aid to Direwood along with you guys. Along those lines, they decided to give you a war machine, essentially, a rapid-fire ballista, and an elite squad of troops, as well as some supplies, though they did not commit to a full military, to any full military actions. You guys gathered your equipment, and you made your way along with the elite squad from Priest and Captain Niclian. It's Clara. And Captain Niclian. With some reverse psychology, you guys were able to get Captain Niclian to come along. With the permission of the Shield of Priest, of course. Who he bravely charged through the wooded path after you guys made your way down, away from Priest, down with a magical elevator of sorts, in the form of a rudimentary large stone slab. You guys were mostly carefully lifted down. You made your way through the woods, being followed and watched by wolves and bats the entire time, though nothing came of it. You were watched. Eventually, you guys made your way back to the Cloaked Rangers' headquarters, where you found everything in disarray. Burning copper spread throughout the grounds. The walls of the Cloaked Rangers' headquarters clearly battered and replaced several times over. Blood spatters and fur and limbs spread throughout the area. And the familiar clouded, dark, somber sky. Direwood welcomed you back. And the Cloaked Rangers welcomed you back as well. It was very obvious that upon your arrival, morale was extremely low. But after resupplying them and aiding in refortifying and getting some of the wounded back up on their feet, you left their base after a discussion with the commander in a bit better a state than you found it, and with morale a bit higher. You guys did decide, after some deliberation, on several matters that need to be tended to. You did decide that you had to go see Zimmer in the meeting that he had invited you to, because he did in fact have, or at least you believed he had, Sam's granddaughter, who the commander said was extremely important in the future of Direwood.
Didn't he give us 5 days and then we went right away? We
Yes,
could
he
have
did.
waited a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You guys decided to charge in right away, take care of that first. The only plan you made was to have the elite Pretian squad hanging out just north, outside the walls, outside of Zimmer's new headquarters, which appears to be Castle Dire. Other than that, you made your way to the gate, and you guys decided, fuck it, we're going in. You went in, you had a discussion. Some of you learned some interesting things about your past, as you were greeted with a lavish, clean dining hall. And 3 cages, one containing a woman Zimmer called Alora, who he claims to be Zelfer's sister.
Ow, my head.
Ouch, oof, Zimmer's absolute head. Another, directly behind him, he claims to be King Crafton, who Percival can confirm is in fact King Crafton.
What a fucking dumb claim, then.
The other one was, in fact, as you suspected, Sam's granddaughter, Olivia. After some tense negotiations and exchanging of information, you guys learned quite a bit about yourselves and about why you ended up together in the first place. And a couple of you had decided to lay yourselves down for Zimmer. You gave yourselves to him for your own reasons, Sam and Zelfer. Zelfer having negotiated the freedom of Olivia in return for his servitude, for his joining, rather. Sam in agreeing to join for the sake of Direwood. Bess, Six, and Percival. After a failed attempt to kill King Crafton by Percival, who then tossed his ring that bound his royal sword to him, to the king, he told Zimmer to let Crafton know. Take that ring and try to kill Percy with it. Zimmer agreed, and allowed the three of you to take your leave without issue. And that is where we're gonna leave off. Where we left off. Yeah, good session. That's where we're gonna leave off, guy. It was a lot of fun. That is where we left off. So, I'm just gonna ask you guys. We're gonna have to split it a little bit between the two with Zimmer and the three not. Who is there? Anyone that would like to go first?
Well, you
To
already
Secret
have my
Secrets.
plan, so it's up to you.
Any thoughts?
I'm in the chat, so yeah, there's one thought.
Anyone else?
A 1 is
Oh.
for a 1 is
Maybe.
us. 2 is the other people. I'll roll a 1d2.
I
Okay.
think that you should go for the group that's with Zimmer first, since Jason is still in his car and I'm still up in the air on what I'm doing. But
Big
Okay.
agree.
Okay.
Go for it.
Then we will start in Castle Dire. The other three, you guys may discuss as much as you'd like, as if you were playing in game, or just sit on your phones, whatever you'd like.
I don't know. The 1d2 says to let them go first.
Yeah, but we had already decided. I just wanted to see if the computer agreed. It doesn't, but
The fates
Where-
have decided.
Holden, didn't you want to do it the other way too? I don't know. Never mind.
I was unsure of how to do it.
let's start it with Zimmer.
Clara,
We'll
when
start
does
it with
Holden
those
ever
with Zimmer.
know what he wants?
What?
Well,
When does Holden ever know what he wants?
he wants
That's
your
true.
sweet ass.
Does he though?
I mean, Jesse's.
My ass is pretty sweet.
Right. On that
But he
note,
can't have it.
I'm going to take
Mom
those
said
with
no.
Zimmer to Secret Secrets.
Whatever preferred that you said.
Did you just say mom said no?
Yeah, Jesse calls Clara mom. So,
Fucking hell,
actually-
Zelfer, don't fucking die.
we'll take you guys back with
But they
Zimmer.
can see this map.
Yes, they can.
Oh no.
So, you guys are left alone in the room with Zimmer. Your friends leave, and Zimmer, with a flick of the wrist, look at the flick of the wrist, closes the doors behind them.
I flick my wrist at the doors immediately. Do they open?
No.
Okay.
Zimmer looks to you too. Well then, thank you for seeing things a bit more clearly with me.
You still have a very sinister tone.
If you would like, I can change that with
I would
time.
appreciate it.
Right. Perhaps if I speak more like this, is this a bit better? I hold back the rasp.
It is a step in a good direction.
Right. It'll take some getting used to, but for my new allies, he smiles, a small token of my appreciation. Perhaps
I'm on the table.
Perhaps a minor spell could change my voice more long-term and more comfortably. For the meantime, what is our first move? I would very much enjoy having your friends with us. But Bess and Six are going to be rather difficult to persuade. So you tell me, new friends, how do we get them to see our way? Unless there was something else you'd like to discuss.
In case Sam was in his armor, he would no longer be in his armor.
Sure.
Zulfer is absent-mindedly playing with the spine on the table.
I don't think I know Six and Bess enough to persuade them.
Do you think they'll work against us?
Yes.
100%.
That's troublesome. as I said, I do not wish to kill anyone, but I will eliminate anyone who stands in the way of our new Direwood. If your friends choose to stand in the way, you must understand they fall within that category.
Logistically, it makes sense. I just don't think I could kill 6. I think he's stronger than me in 4 different manner.
Zelfer, do not underestimate your capabilities.
Well, I mean, if he can get up close and personal with me, I'm kind of useless.
Then don't let him.
I feel like we could just tell them to leave and see if they will.
I
don't
offered
know
that.
what places they have in the city anymore. When I've joined you, it was my goal to restore the city. I don't know what goals they have within the city.
Nor do
And
I.
if they have no goal within the city, then there's no reason for them to stay here.
To the best of my understanding, Percival only wishes to kill his father. Bess most likely wishes to kill me. And 6 probably feels some tie to this place. Could not blame him. He clears his throat. This holding back the rasp is difficult.
I don't think it was the rasp. I think it was the sinister tone of voice. Not how raspy your voice was.
So it's okay if I speak like this again.
Yes.
Very
The
well.
sinisterness is very off-putting.
Do you see me as sinister?
Like, the voice is a big proportion of it.
You judge me by the sound of my voice.
I judge people for lots of things.
Mr. Sam is very judgmental. I've learned that.
The fact that you took over the castle was another thing that I judged you for. The fact that you have an army of rads who attacked the village
The
outside of the main
rats.
gate.
The rats are simply a means to my end, our end. The castle seemed like an obvious first step.
Well,
If we are to
the attack
take
on the village just seemed very needless to me.
Tell me, how many innocent people died in that attack?
I don't remember. There were a few.
That is unfortunate. It was merely to gain your attention. I instructed the rats not to harm anyone but my query. If they acted otherwise, that was not of my accord. But Castle Dire seemed like a fitting first step in restoring Direwood, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
And what we do with the rats once that end has been met is a decision we'll come to at a later date. We will, as they say, jump off that bridge when we cross it.
I don't think that's the
like
same.
that.
Is that not what they say?
I actually wouldn't. I wouldn't know, but
From my
that's-
memory,
that
700
sounds-
something years ago, I believe we used to say, cross that bridge when we get to it.
But I don't know. His sounds more. It sounds more equivalent. I think you are wrong, and it's 2 against 1. So there.
Fair enough. Anyway, I think we can all agree that in restoring Direwood, your friends might be our greatest obstacle, as they will work against us.
I have an idea for that, but it
Please
won't
share.
be one you like. Well, if me and Sam know what our goals are, then we could have them kill you, because this is just a copy of you, and then make them think your plans are our plans now, and then we just carry it out with you in the background pulling the strings, because as far as they're concerned, you'll be dead.
He smiles a little bit. Are you sure that this is a copy?
This one I don't think is, but you have other copies, right?
Not at the moment,
Well, there goes that idea.
though they
If
can
you-
be made.
if Bess wants to kill you, if we have it appear as though you're dead, then we can use your plans as if there are plans, and then you're just a puppeteer, and then they helped.
Or, one of my ideas. What if you were to rejoin them? Tell them you saw their way, couldn't leave your friends. Rejoin them, secretly work against them, tell me everything, and eventually we'll remove that obstacle, reconvene, and move forward with restoring our Direwood.
I cannot do that.
Why?
I cannot work with friends while secretly plotting behind their back. It is better for me to just stay here and let them know that I disagree with them. That I am working to restore Direwood.
I see. Zelfer, what do you think of my idea?
I don't like to lie. There's no purpose in lying. It is, as they would say, not good. I am much more of an upfront person, and honestly, I don't trust Sam that much.
Fine. However, to your last point, if we are to work together, you need to trust. Why don't you trust Sam?
I don't know. I just think he's loyal to someone other than us.
Well, from now on, we are loyal only to each other. Agreed.
Agreed.
Sam, agreed.
Sorry, I had to type out a message. Yep.
Good.
I don't know who Zelfer thinks I am loyal to. Because I was only just reborn in this city. And everyone that I know and love are dead. The only person that I was loyal to before is long since dead. Therefore, my only loyalty lies in the city of Direwood.
While it is true
Restoring it.
that everyone you personally knew is long dead, it is not true that there is nothing left. Your family line still lives in Ustaria, Sam. And your
They
friends
do.
just took her away.
They did. However, again, my sole loyalty lies purely in Direwood.
And what of Sigismund? What role does he play in that?
Sigismund is the god that guides me.
Good. Good. Perhaps we could use
Sigismund,
some
it is
divine
less-
intervention.
Sigismund, while I am loyal to him, it is less loyalty and more he is the light that guides me.
And hopefully the light that shines on Direwood once we are finished. Zelfer, as to your idea, I am not opposed to it. You could say, you killed me. You freed the two people behind me. And then move forward with with my ideas, enacting them with your friends, me in the background. But how would we go about that? Why would they believe you?
Well, I don't tend to lie. That's normally a normal upfront thing.
I do believe if you were to rejoin your friends at this point, there would be an air of mistrust, and they might not be so keen to believe that you simply killed me and that was that.
We can just kill all the rats in here too. Sam loses a finger, I lose a foot. Looks like a big fight.
That we could do. I would have to make a copy, though, and that would take some time. Perhaps I could do that tonight. Your friends do plan on returning tomorrow. At least, that's what they agreed to. Sam, shall we make preparations then? Slaughter a few rats. I make a copy. We kill it here. And your friends return to you, triumphant and battered.
That is what you'd have me do. However, I would not be able to rejoin my friends. As previously stated, I cannot work with them while conspiring against them behind their backs. If we were to do that, I would retake the throne of Direwood and act as its king while receiving your orders from behind.
Well, perhaps another plan. But for now, maybe we move forward with that. Agreed.
Sounds fine by me. I mean, it's all up to Mr. Sam, though. He is the one in charge, normally.
Fair enough. Then I must get to work immediately, creating a rough copy. Perhaps one that doesn't feel. That'll be easier for me. We'll kill him in here, kill a few rats. Make it seem as though you two want to fight. And when your friends return, the rest is up to you. I, Sam, can message you from the shadows, though I must admit I am enjoying my new quarters here in the castle, and I'm not too keen on going back underground.
I mean, if we don't want to do that method, we could just not do that method. We can just go for the old-fashioned, we outnumber them all in total.
Correct.
I believe Percy will join us if we can promise him that he gets to kill his father and maybe his older brother. 6 is more of a wild card. If we could convince the Durathil that joining us was the best option, then maybe we could have that as leverage.
I'm unfamiliar.
It's the one who is his brother.
Right, the one 6 mentioned.
Yes. He is part of the New
Test
Republic.
Subject 7. Right. The
So
Republic.
If you could get a hold of him or get him here and convince him this is the best option, or just hire him because he does do much for gold, then that's someone who could convince 6, and that brings us to a 4 against 1.
Right. I'm going to go ensure I have all the components necessary to create this copy. You two may stay in here and discuss if you would like.
Do
One
we have our own
moment.
individual chambers here?
Not yet, but that can be arranged.
I would like one as high up as possible. I'd like to see the sky.
Fair enough. Would you two mind waiting in here a moment? I will be right back.
Very well.
All right. Zimmer stands up, and he half walk, half floats by you. His feet are moving, but they barely, if ever, touch the ground as he walks out of the chamber and out the door. And we'll come back to you guys shortly.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna be in a call with someone else discussing some shit. Whenever you need me again, just let me know in the chat.
Which chat?
And I'll jump back in the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
Or ping me in Discord. Like,
I will let
send
you
me
know.
an actual message.
All right. I'm going to put you guys back in the game.
Yep.
So,
Hi, everybody.
Oh, let me put my penis away. Sorry.
yeah.
I
So-
feed my virtual cats.
You guys, the 3 of you, step out from the dining hall, and the door shuts behind you on its own. Your friends behind you in the room, and I believe Percival carrying Olivia Dier, great times 23 granddaughter of Samael Dyer. What will you do?
Well, that was a fucking clusterfuck.
Well, what do we have? 24 hours? Is that what was agreed upon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you guys did agree to either return or send a message back to him within 24 hours.
Well, I wouldn't
Nice.
mind going into town.
Yeah, we should get Olivia somewhere safe.
Yeah. Back to the Cloaked Rangers, probably.
Sounds good to me.
All right. We will head to the Cloaked Rangers.
Okay. Are you guys gonna pick up your squad on the way?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So you guys make your way out. The rats, again, watch but do not disturb. As you make your way out of the city proper, passing through the walls, you spot your elite squad a few hundred feet out. You give them a gesture, and you reconvene with them. And,
Excuse me.
that's all right.
How do you feel about killing wizards, I ask?
Who do you ask? Godrian?
The squad.
Speaking of killing wizards, they killed Zolfer.
I mean,
I
he's
see
not dead
pretending
yet.
to die.
We can kill anyone that you require,
Well, I don't know about that guy in there.
so long as it aids in your mission.
A little tough.
Yeah,
You see-
I'm worried about this one.
He does have like a little bit of blood on him.
Do
Who did
Go
you
ahead.
kill?
Just a few ratlings. They came
Were
our
any of them
way.
named James.
I didn't ask.
what
But
is your name?
They came our way. We slaughtered them. Only half a dozen. It was simple.
Yeah, it's slim pickings till you get to the big guy in there. I think he went through another tunnel.
Good to know
Oh,
that
he's
you.
back.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What?
What?
Almost out of the tunnel.
Okay. So, you guys start to make your way back to the Cloaked Rangers headquarters. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss with them? With the Pretian squad on your way there?
I do not specifically have anything to talk to them about at the moment. I would very much like to maybe ask around at the Cloaked Rangers just to see if anybody has something or knows of a way I would get access to an item.
An item.
Yes.
Holy shit, you weren't kidding. You actually want to do it.
What
Do
item?
it, do it, do it, do it.
I
Can
was
you have
looking
advantage?
hopefully for potentially a portable hole
A portable hole.
or a handy haversack would be all right. Something I can store some stuff in.
Sly fuck.
Okay. On your way to the Cloaked Rangers headquarters, eventually, in the silence, Godrian does look over to you, Percival, and go, I take it that's Olivia.
Sure is, all day.
And what of the other two?
They're in there of their own volition, actually. They made a deal or something. I'll find out more when I go back tomorrow. The king's in there, by the way. Old king, my dad, yeah.
He blinks. This city. You guys continue to
We
the Cloaked
built
Rangers,
this
eventually
city.
making
Yes.
it back. You're greeted and welcomed in, and eventually, after a couple hours, Olivia does come to. In the meantime, the commander, before you start asking around, the commander approaches you guys. He says, "Well, how did it go? Where's Sam?
We got the
Where's
girl.
Where's Zelfer? Yeah, you got Olivia. That's fantastic. Well done.
There,
I'm
in
Sulfur is
glad your hunch was right, but don't tell me they didn't
With-
make it.
learning about him.
They're learning about him?
Zelfer is learning about the mage
Are they still there?
Yes.
at the moment. Yes.
Are you
But
sure they're
of
safe?
their own volition.
They
They
chose
chose to
to stay.
They're continuing the meeting?
They are continuing the meeting. We will be
Oh.
returning tomorrow to.
The fun fact, the king's alive.
Oh yeah, the King's Lord.
King Crafton, your father.
He won't be for long, but he is now.
Well, hold on. What do you mean he won't be for long?
I'm going back there to kill him.
He kind of stands there with his mouth open for a moment. Percy, with all due respect,
And all due respect, I decline what you're about to say.
Wait, I want to know what you're about to say.
Well, so do I just decline it.
Say it.
Out with it, boy.
Percival, I cannot stand by while you threaten the man sat on the throne I've been fighting for years.
Okay, stop me.
I don't wish to fight you.
Okay, then don't.
He looks at you, Bess.
Shrug.
So Sam and Zelfer, they're staying there overnight?
Correct.
Yeah.
What happened? What did he say?
He said a lot and nothing.
They have Zelfer's sister, and Zelfer's intrigued by that because he didn't know he had one. I think.
Wait, he just had a woman he claimed to be Zelfer's sister. How do you know it's him? It's her. How do you know he has a sister?
We don't.
This is ridiculous.
I don't question Zelfer. Half the shit he does, I don't even fucking know the term for.
Oh, he gave me his bag, and I'm gonna dig through it.
I want. Hey, Bess, can I have the flesh book thing? He pulled it out, and Zimmer was disgusted by it, so now I want to see it more.
We can look at it together.
Okay, do you not trust me with the book?
No, I want to read the book.
Oh, well, it's not like once I read it, the pages go away.
No, I want to read it first.
Why
Okay,
do you
give me
guys read it
something
together?
else of Zelfer's.
I give him something else of Zelfer's. What's in the bag?
I might have to pull
I think everything is in the bag of Zelfer's.
Blake in here for that. One
Didn't
sec.
he take some things out?
Hey Blake,
Blake, what do you have in your bag that I can take?
what's in Zelfer's bag?
I'm digging through your shit, bitch.
Oh God. Well, the only thing that wouldn't be it'd have a small knife, 7 pieces of parchment, and a 1 ounce ink bottle, a hand crossbow, an ink pen, the air bill
Is
note.
it everything in your inventory except for a few things?
It's everything in my inventory minus the flesh book, my staff.
Oh, fuck, he has the
And-
flesh book on him.
Minus the flesh book?
Yeah, I put that in my real backpack.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, son of a bitch. I was gonna read that shit.
The flesh book, a dagger, my staff, and spell book.
Well, that
Oh.
throws everything off. Okay. Flesh book, dagger, and your staff, and what?
My spell book.
Spellbook.
And spell book.
And even the pearls in the bag of holding.
Okay. I guess that's what we needed to know. Fuck.
Alright, thanks, bye.
That throws a lot off. Okay. Well, alright. Shit.
Retcon.
Fuck shit. Balls.
I still dig through his stuff.
Yeah, no, you would find a rattling eyeball, common clothes, cooking utensils,
Ooh, a spine.
parchment. Nope, the spine is not in there. A bottle of ink, an ink pen, hand crossbow, a book called Cooking with Eggs, 20 mason jars, let's see, a scimitar, water skin.
Did you say his staff was in there?
No.
No?
Bess, can I see the book with the eggs?
Sure. I toss him the egg book.
I open it, close it immediately, and then give it to the other guy and say, here, read this.
To what other guy?
Oh, wait, we're talking to the commander. I thought you were still talking to the other fucking guy.
You're gonna give it to the commander? After
Yep.
telling him you're gonna kill his king?
Search this book for clues.
Zelfer said he wrote something down in here. No,
That's true.
alright, I give it back to Bess. I say thanks.
I start paging through the book.
To be clear, they're coming back, right?
As
Maybe.
far as I know,
I
yes.
mean, it's up to them.
I'm
As far
going
as you know,
back
they're
tomorrow
returning.
to give my final answer for what's his face.
Final
That
answer
guy
for
we
what?
don't like. Whether we're joining him or not.
Whether you're joining him.
Yeah, he says he's fighting for like a better Direwood or something. He thinks he can build it better
He's
than
killing the
us.
city guard!
Mm-hmm.
How could Sam stand that? This man is behind the slaughtering of dozens of his people.
I don't, like, I can't speak for him.
How could Sam sit in the same room as that man?
I think they have a plan. You know they're not dumb.
I hope not.
You hope they don't have a plan, or you hope they're not dumb?
I hope they're not dumb enough to actually join him.
I don't think any of us are. Are you questioning our intelligence?
I do sometimes.
I have a lot of respect for Sam.
Hey!
For many reasons.
Just
For his
Sam?
intelligence is not one of them.
Oh. Oof.
And Zelfer is too much of a wild card. I don't know.
Yeah, he took the thing I wanted with him. So, well,
Well,
We'll find out tomorrow.
yeah.
perhaps you can find it tomorrow. I hope so. Well, that was more of a Holden thing. That was not the commander wouldn't say that.
In other news, I have Sam's daughter.
Right,
As in
yeah.
Holding her out to him.
He
I
kinda,
forgot I was holding this.
yeah, he grabbed. You guys are able to get her to the med bay. And she will wake up in a couple of hours. But for now, you're asking the commander for what exactly? You wanted an item, but I'm really Holden is
me?
not understanding what you want.
Yeah. No, so I would Six would like a handy haversack or something like that to try to keep some of his stuff in.
Just a bag.
No, sorry. A handy haversack is a magical item. Essentially, it doesn't take weight. Six doesn't like carry gear with him.
Oh,
but
like
he
a
has
bag
few
of holding?
things. Yeah, essentially.
That's what you have of Zelfers.
Yes, but that was Zelfer's. I assume Zelfer's getting that back.
I don't have anything of that nature.
You don't know of anyone that might have low-level magical holding device?
The only place I could think you might find something like that is maybe some shady dealings in the New Republic, or why doesn't Zelfers work?
Oh, jeez.
It
there's
does. It's
some talk.
Zelfers.
It works. I was
He's
hoping
getting
for.
swatted.
Yes, I got one.
You could always just empty it out. We can keep his things here, safe, I promise.
I think we needed another bag, didn't we, Six?
The concept was Six wanted one for himself. Was the thought? If that's not possible, that's totally fine. But if you know of anything,
Something like that could be possible. Could be.
Would
There's nobody here I know of personally that deals in magic items like that. But traders come
Okay.
through.
Sure.
Bess? Holden, you and I talked about this recently. Do you think Bess would have the knowledge to create one, like build one?
With
think that
the right
there's like a
components.
feat involved or something, or is there not?
Well, there's a class that does that specifically, but
No shit.
is there
Getting swatted
any
again.
rules specifically on crafting magic items? Rules for crafting item requirements, multiple contributors.
Double SWAT.
Makes okay. Okay. As far as I can see, the rules for 5e for creating a magic item are based on its rarity. There's a cost in components, and the number of days required based on its rarity. Bess, though you've never done something like this before, you've seen plenty of magic items. You know magic. Off the top of your head, your best guess is maybe you could make one within a week or so if you had the right components and maybe, a bit of maybe something to help guide you, but
Okay, no worries. Not a worry. I was just asking around.
you know what? Actually, Six, I'm gonna have you roll an investigation check to ask around. Do you mind if I do that
Do
for
it
you?
for me, please. Thank you.
Let me see something here, because there is for 6 investigation, we'll have you go around. 13. You go around asking. So 6, you spend some time asking people around if they know of any magic items like this, or if anyone might have one.
Right.
One person does tell you that Ravina has a bag that seems to never be full, but that's the best they can do. That's the most people apologize and say no way, sorry.
All right. Given the opportunity, I wouldn't mind speaking to Ravina.
Okay. You guys eventually are able to find Ravina. She is outside, positioning troops, making sure everything's tight knit. She greets you. Welcome back. I heard the news about Sam and Zelfer. I hope they're safe.
Yeah, as do we. They were fine when we left them, and hopefully they will be fine when we return tomorrow.
Hopefully.
I have a question for you. I've heard rumor that perhaps you might have a special bag that you keep your equipment in, one that never quite gets full. Is that correct?
And she kind of looks down. At her side, she has like this kind of small, medium pouch that hangs loosely. And she pulls a full dagger out of it. That looks like it probably shouldn't fit in there. She goes, "This was puts it back. This bag was given to me by my father. It's a bit of a family heirloom. It
I understand.
holds about 5 times more than you'd expect, though it's nothing too fancy. Why?"
I was hoping that perhaps I could borrow the bag to potentially sneak something into our meeting tomorrow with the Mad Mage.
What did you have in mind?
Ooh, I like the Mad Mage. Actually.
A weapon. I would prefer not to go too far into the details.
Well, you must understand this bag has been in my family for some time, as far as I'm aware, and I really don't want to lose it.
I do understand. Would it potentially change your mind if I told you it could turn the tide of the future of Direwood?
I'll have you roll a persuasion check.
All right.
9. I don't understand how.
Well, as you've said, it holds a lot more than it appears that it should. It would simply be I guess you could say, diversionary tactic or a hidden. It's a way to hide something, essentially.
She kind of
Bigger than it appears to be.
grabs it with one hand a little bit. You promise you'll get it back.
I will do everything in my power.
It's not gone yet.
She kind of pulls it off of her belt. You see, it's this like it looks like just like a basic little like burlap bag,
Like a coin pouch type thing?
a little larger than a coin pouch,
Okay.
but not by much. It's small. It's certainly not a bag of holding.
Okay.
She looks at it, and you can see it's got like a very finely embroidered R on it.
R for rectum.
That's where
I
you
don't say
hide
that.
it.
She kind of, rubs it with her fingers a little bit. Just,
I hope you can trust us.
I do. Just make sure you have it back by tomorrow night
When we come back,
when you
you'll be
return.
the first person I address.
She kind of purses her lips. Fine. And she hands you the small bag.
Thank you,
First,
Ravina.
let me
This
get-
means a lot.
Right, let me get my things out of it. And she pulls out a couple of daggers, a small potion, and a little journal. She pulls it all out and kind of stuffs it into whatever other pockets or she might have. I hope it serves you well. It served me for quite some time.
This means a lot, Ravina. Thank you.
Okay. So
All right.
essentially, you have a coin purse of holding. This is what you have.
Cool,
It
cool,
is
cool.
not nearly as vast as a bag of holding.
Right.
It is the enchantment on it is very weak, very basic. But
Well, the very first thing I would like to do is to put the small hand pistol into it and tie it to my belt.
that is easy.
All right.
Okay. So you have the flare gun. I assume you have it loaded with one of the rounds that you were told
Yes.
could be fired. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do with the rest of your day, or are you just gonna wait till tomorrow to meet back up with your friends?
Bess, do you have anything you'd like to work on or look for while we're here?
I can't really think of anything, but thank you.
Percival, how you feeling?
A killy mood, but nothing that can't wait until tomorrow.
Okay.
I would like. How far is the mill where James and what's the fucking wizard's name? Malcolm in the middle.
Yes.
How far is that away?
Where Malcolm is?
Yeah.
We're on the map here. You guys are, if you look at the map, you are at number 8 here. Malcolm is at 9. That is approximately, you'd have to pass through main gates and through some of the desolate farmlands across the bridge. Probably be about a 3 to 4 hour walk.
I think I might head over that way.
I think
If you're
about
if you're
22
going,
miles.
I wouldn't mind checking in with Malcolm and
6.
making sure the rats are okay.
Yeah, sure. The more the merrier. I need time to clear my head and think about what I'm actually gonna.
Bess?
What time of day is it when we get there?
When you get back to the Cloaked Rangers headquarters after all this is said and done, it's probably like it's afternoon, like 3 p.m.
Okay, then I'm gonna take an hour to actually rebind the Gloucester rifle I have
Mm-hmm. And this is why 6 is
to-
going around asking people.
to one of my or to my. What the fuck is it called?
Slot?
Yeah, my. What class am I?
Hello?
Rogue.
No, it's a fighter subclass. It's Eldritch Knight.
Tunnel-
My Eldritch
tunnel
Knight
fighter.
bound weapons.
Do you get multiple weapons bound to that?
No, I only have one now that the ring isn't on me.
Right. So your Whomper can't be bound.
Nope, my womp is Slisky.
Right. So was there nothing bound to that before?
No, I had my royal sword bound to my Eldritch one.
Right, and the ring was kind of just.
The ring was like a Slisky gift.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If the slot is open, you can do that.
Nice. Then yeah, I shall do that. I'm also gonna hopefully go to the practice range. 60 still have all that ammunition.
I do.
May I borrow 7 of them?
You may have 7 of them.
I'm gonna take 7 of them and then
Okay.
go target practice.
All right. I'll
All right.
remove 7.
Since I've never
from-
actually fired the gun before.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
6. Did you have those marked in your inventory?
There were
I think
20 of
it's
them.
30.
We gave 2 to the commander to see if he could make some more, and we kept the other 18.
Right, but they weren't in your inventory.
Oh, I may not have had them down after I pulled them out.
Okay. So let me just add Gloucester
Big old shooty boys.
rounds.
It leaves me with 11. Holy shit!
you have
There's
11
a
left.
massive fucking accident right here. I have passed, I don't know how many crazy accidents tonight.
Nice.
There are 3 fire trucks. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
All right.
Yikes, welcome to
Marked down that you
Seattle, I
have
guess.
11 of those
It does.
rounds.
Speaking
Okay.
of this weekend, we're supposed to get above 6 inches of snow.
Epic.
Haha.
So, Percy, you're gonna spend some time just getting the hang of the rifle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
As the
want
shots,
proficiency. No, I'm
yeah.
kidding.
each shot, yeah, with 7 shots, maybe not proficiency, but
I know.
you can certainly use it. Yeah, with each shot that rings out, you start to get an idea of the recoil, an idea of the trajectory of these rounds. And each one that rings out, you know, everybody around you goes, oh, like this is not a normal sound around here. This loud bang.
Oh, I would have made sure to take the flame one out.
Oh wait, yep. Yeah, so you're only using the 7
Yep.
rounds that were
And then
crafted
I'll
in
reload
priests.
the flame one in.
Okay, so you're putting the flame one back in. Okay. Yeah, you won't quite have. I'll allow you to add like a half proficiency modifier since you're taking the time just to kind of get an idea of how this is gonna fire.
I was hoping, yeah, either half proficiency or full proficiency, since I was the only one in the party who actually took time at the Tinker's warehouse to take it
You
apart.
did do that as well. You did learn the rifle. Fuck it, I'll give it to you. Why not?
Hell
You've put the time in to learn how the rifle works, and now you've fired it a few times. I'll allow you your proficiency on it. That's fine.
That's the shit I like right there.
Yeah, I'll allow it. You've put the time in. Okay, so with that, Percy, you have gained proficiency in the rifle. 6,
Is
you've
that
gotten
a
your item.
finesse weapon?
It is a dexterity weapon, which is not the same but the
Best-
same.
Would ask Percy, can I see that for a minute?
The rifle?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to fire it?
Yes, please.
All right, I take out the flame bullet and say, "Six, can I have another bullet?"
Absolutely.
And then
I'm
I
down to
hand
10.
pass the rifle.
Cool. I would like to use my channel divinity knowledge of the ages to become proficient for 10 minutes with the rifle.
Uh-huh.
And I'd like to try to impress them with that.
Okay, are
Calamity
you going to
Jane
be
over
firing it? Are you going to be using more rounds?
Yeah, I'll fire it. And then
Do you have any
maybe-
rounds yourself?
Didn't we just put one in?
Yes.
Well, he put the fire round in.
Oh no, I took the fire round out specifically so she
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
shoot it.
Got you. Okay, yeah.
And then I asked Six for another bullet, which I then put in for her.
Okay,
Correct.
you have one more bullet. So Bess, you see her like complete some incantation, and she takes the rifle and like handles it perfectly, like handles it with expertise, flips it around and knows which levers to pull, and aims and fires and hits something right the dummy right in the head from like 50 feet.
Hey, that's frightening. Nice.
That's cool. You want to try? I hand it to Six and start walking away.
You know what? I think we're probably done. I don't think it's gonna get any better than that.
What's the damage dice for it?
If I believe it was, I told you guys that it
I know,
is-
I forgot to put the damage in.
Yeah, let me look at Sam's quick so I give you the same that he didn't put his
Oh.
in either. Great.
Nice. 17d8. All right, sounds good.
No, it was off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it was 1d12 piercing plus 1d6 fire for the fire rounds.
Okay, you cut out 1d what?
1d12
Six.
piercing plus 1d6 fire for the fire rounds,
Cool.
and then 1d6, and that's
And
that
that's
1d6.
piercing?
Yeah,
Piercing
1d12 piercing and fire. Yep. 1d12, 1d6. Okay. Is there
And
anything
then
else?
Where do I put proficiency with that?
As you're in your weapons here, Glitchester fire rifle, it's just one
Oh,
a plus
proficiency. It's
stat.
already checked.
Yep, it's yep.
Cool.
Plus stat. So you have a +5 to hit. Yep, that's correct. That's all correct.
Epic.
Cool. So,
All right, then I'm gonna make my way downtown, walking fast, faces past. And I'm
are you guys
home
all heading to Malcolm?
now. Sure.
Headed to Malcolm.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are gonna walk over there, and you'll be there by mid-evening. I'm going to bring the other two back in for a minute then. During your walk.
Okay. Sounds good.
Walking.
Alrighty. All right, we here.
Uh,
All right. So we return to you guys in Castle Dire.
is that where we are?
Yeah. Zimmer has walked away. Is there anything you want to do or say while he's out of the room? Or do you want to wait for him to come back?
I'm gonna glare at Sam.
Sam, you're being glared at.
Can I help you?
What is the play here, Samael?
What play?
Is there something to be gained from this?
Yes, the restoration of Direwood.
So I see.
Okay. You guys sit there in a tense silence for a little bit. Nothing but the scurrying of rats and the occasional chittering as they probably talk in rat to each other.
I offer one the spine of Zimmer.
One comes over and kind of sniffs it. And runs off.
Shrug.
After about 10 minutes go by, and Zimmer returns. He comes back in through the door, and it shuts behind him. Magically, of course. He kind of half walk, half glides over to you guys. Standing here, he looks to both of you and says, "The preparations have been made. I can create a copy tonight. As for you two, Zelfer, you requested somewhere high up. I am fine with you taking the old royal chambers up in the tower. For now.
What do you mean for now?
Well, once the castle is fully restored, you see, I've only cleaned up, so to speak, certain areas of the castle. That is not one of them. Once the castle has been fully restored, quarters might be rearranged, but for the time being, I am fine with where I am staying, and I am fine with wherever you two would like to stay within the castle. Sam, there are the guards' barracks and other royal chambers to be had, if you would like.
Fine. I'll find somewhere to sleep.
Okay. Easy enough. Zelfer, are you going to take the chambers up top?
Yep, I shut and locked the door.
Mm-hmm.
I look down out of the window. How far is the drop?
I've told you this once before, so I want to get it right, but my best... because you guys kind of investigated all this. There is like a off the top of my head, I think there's like a 30-foot or 40-foot drop to like a nearby ledge, and there's a rope hanging out that window or something, or it was cut, I think. And then beyond that, if you would drop, you could drop all the way to the ground. If you jumped, you could it would be like 150 feet, maybe.
Is there still a rope there?
There's like, if I recall correctly, there was a rope, but it was cut. So there's only like 5 feet of it.
Okay. Is there anything in the room that's long enough, or something that would be strong enough to fashion into a rope?
You could try to take some of the, if I recall correctly, there were still drapes over the bed, and a few garments within the dresser. If you wanted to, you could try to fashion those into some sort of...
Do they seem like they would hold my weight, the drapes?
Make an intelligence check as you start to kind of, fumble around with them, see what you can do. You're pretty certain if you fashion tight enough knots, they could support your weight. If you were careful, you think they could.
Another question. Do I believe Sam is 100% on board with Zimmer?
I'll let you make a retroactive insight check. Yeah. Unless you want to go talk to him.
No.
Okay. Oh God, I don't have a secrets 2.
Well, what's the point of having him roll with me here, though?
What do you mean?
Couldn't I just tell him?
Yeah, you tell him what he would gather from a 20. That's fine.
I'm completely on board.
All right, then. Holden, I don't think you're gonna like what happens next.
Okay.
He is gonna try to work on making the drapes into a noose.
Okay. Before he's learned anything about his past?
He's gonna make him into a noose to start.
Okay, yeah.
He can do it.
Got it. Okay. With your previous intelligence check, I'll take that because it's for the same materials. You're able to fashion... This is getting dark. You're able to fashion what you think would be a good noose. Yeah.
Okay. I'll hide it under the bed and head back downstairs.
Okay.
Is Zimmer down there?
Zimmer is not within the dining hall, nor is you're not sure where he is, but you know approximately where Sam went to sleep, or where Sam went off to be for the night.
I asked one of the rats to fetch me the old man. Fetch me Zimmer.
One of the you look to one of the like medium-sized rats, one that's not big enough to wield a weapon, but large enough it kind of blinks at you.
Get me the old man.
Get master.
I nod.
Get master. Master. Yes. And he scurries off, and within a few minutes, Zimmer kind of glides into the room. What can I do for you, Zelfer?
Wake her up. I gestured to the cage.
In due time.
I'd like to know now.
If I tell you now, what's stopping you from running off? If you would like, I can give you a few more tidbits to keep you satisfied. But
I don't plan on running, Mr. Zimmer.
In due time. I assure you, everything will be revealed to you. That I promise. That I have already promised. Can you please take that spine off of the table?
I pick it up and I throw it into the cage with Percy's father.
You clink, 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 and falls in. I suppose you did what I asked. Zelfer, I know more about you than you know about yourself right now.
Then do enlighten me.
You grew up in Ustaria. Your father was one of the political kind. Not a king, but more of a... Actually, I'm sorry, if you'll excuse me one moment, I'm actually going to go back. I want to make sure I get this 100% right, so I'm going to go to my notes where I can find what Zimmer will tell you. So if you give me just one moment here. Here we go. Zelfer, your father, his name was Zelfer. You took that name. Perhaps a fragment of your memories remained.
That seems like very coincidental.
No, I don't think it is.
What do you know
I
about
think there...
coincidence?
When I mentioned your sister's name before,
I won't say it.
I saw a pain in you. I
Okay.
think your memories are still in there. Some of them at least. Fragments. Perhaps when you chose your own name, your father's was the first that came to mind. Your name was Zulad. And again, that like make a wisdom saving throw, actually.
I can do that, Holden. I can do that, Holden. I'm not doing other things, Holden. I was playing with a
Okay.
knife.
Okay, this time, that like, as soon as he says Zulad, there's a twinge of pain. It feels like somebody's taking a hot spike and jamming it into the side of your head. And not like it matters too much, but you're going to take 3 points of psychic damage. He sees that, he waits a moment for you to kind of recover. That was your original name. You were an elf, a high elf specifically. I believe there is still memory within you, at least some of it, which is why when I tell you these things, and you feel that pain of that reconnection, you can trust that I'm telling you the truth. Your name was Zulad Cronin, and you feel that pain again, and you're like, no, okay. Your father worked in law, in punishment specifically. Those are a few details I'm willing to give you, for now.
Sorry, cat just climbed up my leg one paw at a time.
I thought you were like doing some serious RP of Zelfer, like having a panic
Oh,
attack. I was like,
No. She decided instead of hopping like, a cat can, that she had to climb.
Ouch.
And then she just got off my leg to go on her cat bed.
Oh my god.
Oh, that fucking hurt. I apologize.
But, he says, in due time, the rest will be revealed to you, I assure you, as well as the opportunity to meet your sister.
I'll just turn and walk back to my chambers.
Okay. You hear him kind of, like, breathe in as if he's going to say something.
I
Then
stop.
nothing.
I kind of look back. Yes?
He looks at you. You must trust me, Zelfer. If I tell you too much at once, it may kill you.
I'd rather know and die than die not knowing.
He says nothing.
You understand that we don't know what the future lies, and I could die in combat tomorrow if they decide to ambush us. They have more forces than you think.
Do you anticipate they'll bring reinforcements and attack us tomorrow?
I don't know what to expect. I thought I knew them, and I don't seem to think I know everyone at all anymore. So, I'd rather know now, and in fear of dying tomorrow, or in the next few years when the Sphinx claims her bounty. Does he make any comment about that one?
He thinks for a moment. Zelfer, I'm going to show you something. I assure you, if they attack tomorrow, none of us will be dying. And
What did you show me?
he goes over to this statue at the top right here, and he flicks a little lever. And from the floorboards right here, you see a trap door. It previously completely... It's as if it manifested there. Like it was an illusion. You can tell that it wasn't there. There was an illusion covering it. But it's been here this whole time. In fact, I'm not going to put it there so that anyone else watching the screen can't see. But he shows you that there's a trap door there. And he says, with that, if they decide to become hostile, we can escape with no troubles at all.
Can you say that word again? Troubles?
Troubles.
Troubles.
Fuck you. None of us will be dying tomorrow. I don't anticipate a full assault.
No, I'll be honest with you. If they come here and it seems like it's going to be a fight to the death, I will take myself out and as many of them as possible.
I'd prefer to have you alive. You hold a good portion of my plan. But you do what you feel you must do.
What is this plan anyway? You keep mentioning it, but I don't know what it is.
In due time, Zelfer.
Hard
One
to trust.
problem at a time.
It's hard to trust someone who's not forthcoming.
I assure you it's for your own good. Think of it this way. In dealing with your friends tomorrow, your reward will be more knowledge of your past. And eventually, more knowledge of the plan and more stake in the plan. I will be needing your feedback, of course. Like it or not, Zelfer, I need you. I'm glad you've seen my way.
I nod.
Would you prefer I kept calling you Zelfer?
It's my name.
I suppose it is now.
A name is whatever you identify as.
Right. Very well. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to work creating that copy.
I nod.
By the way, speaking of, tomorrow, you won't be seeing me. It will be a copy of me. A rudimentary one.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
When you see him, he shouldn't feel pain. Kill him in any way you'd like, prepare the scene, and wait for your friends. If that is the plan we're still going with.
I believe so.
Alright. I don't think Sam will like it. I don't know what will happen next. But once it happens, we can move forward. Good luck.
Good luck.
He
I head back.
glides away.
Once he leaves, I tip one of the chairs over and head back to my room.
Okay. You tip
Sam
the
would
chair
be
over.
looking for him, by the way.
Okay. As you leave your quarters that you've chosen, you see Zelfer and Zimmer exiting the dining hall. You're able to grab Zimmer or Zelfer.
No, I was
Zimmer?
looking for Zimmer.
Okay, you're able to grab Zimmer on his way out.
We may be in the same group in this, but we're not talking. Sam and Zelfer have nothing to do with each other.
Has Zelfer walked off?
I'm heading back to my chambers.
Sam would tell Zimmer that he doesn't trust Zelfer.
So I've heard. Do you suspect he's not with us?
I do.
Rest assured, I have information he needs. While I'll be feeding it to him over time, he won't leave us until he gets it.
I don't think that'll stop him from working with his friends, though.
Perhaps not. But I still have hopes that they will join us. We need all of them, Sam. They all
And
have
what
a
is
role
the
to
plan?
play. The plan you two devised, or Zelfer devised more specifically. You pretend you killed me. You create a battle scene. They show up. And it sounds to me like Zelfer will be rejoining them. Though you're not so sure. The thing is, Sam, you don't want to be deceitful. But you do not have to deceive them. You will in fact have killed me. You will in fact have slaughtered the rats. Your friends
I know
will
the
in fact
truth.
show up. Your goal is to restore Direwood. When your friends return, you can continue working toward that goal with them.
I cannot.
I don't mean to say you have to join them. I don't mean to say you need to travel with them. But you can still work with them toward your goal. If you're not on board with this plan, we need to come up with a new one. Quickly.
I don't know what to do. I've always just been a guard.
Then guard. Stand guard for Zelfer. I believe Zelfer will be implanting himself among your friends again. You don't need to work with them. Just guard.
I cannot join them. Perhaps I just go back to the Cloaked Rangers.
And do what?
Work with them. While being back with the group would be great and all, they have no means of restoring Direwood alone. The Cloaked Rangers and the villagers are the only ones with the means to restore Direwood.
That is incorrect. I have the means. The Cloaked Rangers are foolish. They wish to destroy the hysterium, the very thing that will increase the economic growth of this city. They wish to cleanse the city of it. They don't know what they're doing, Sam, which is why they need to be eliminated.
I don't think we should eliminate them at all. I think they're scared of the hysterium. The hysterium has done some terrible things. Maybe if you could show them what it can do. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, I cannot continue traveling with my friends.
That is up to you. So long as we are on the same page and working together, what do you do with your time is your choice. Who you associate with is your choice.
Very well.
After the meeting tomorrow, you make your choice. I will be in contact, and we'll figure out how to move forward. Working together.
Very well.
Do keep an eye on Zelfer, though. He turns and starts to glide walk away. Okay. Is that it for you guys for now? You gonna kind of hang out until tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay. Zelfer, same thing?
Go
Approximately
night, go pray.
approximately how many feet away am I from Cloaked Rangers? Like the hideout.
From the outpost or the headquarters?
Whatever's closest.
The outpost, how many feet? A lot. The castle is
Miles.
roughly 7 miles away from the nearest Cloaked Ranger outpost, the one that you guys helped defend against that one rattling attack.
Because I can if I can teleport 500 feet in the air and I can descend going 2 feet per 1 foot dropped, I can make it a pretty far distance in the night sky.
Correct.
I'm just trying to figure out how far I can make it.
Without sitting here doing all the math, you probably wouldn't be able to land in the outpost, but you could get close-ish.
Well, I can teleport 4 more times, I believe.
With more teleportation, you could probably
Yeah,
teleport slash glide all the way to the HQ, yeah.
I can teleport 2,000 feet, and with the ability to glide 1,000 feet for every 500 feet I go up.
1,000 feet for 5. Okay, so it's 1,000 times 4, so
Yeah, I can
4,000
get
feet.
Yeah, I can get 4,000 feet.
That's over a mile, but Yeah, it's still not.
Close enough. Okay.
You wouldn't be able to land. Well, you're also not. You're also if you got to the top of the tower. I would say you could probably get to the out. We'll just say, for the sake of this, you can probably get to the outpost, but not the HQ.
Okay. Zolfer's doing in his chambers with a piece of chalk, writing on the
mathing it
walls, doing a bunch of math that makes no sense if you look at it, because it's just fucking numbers.
Yeah.
There's no context to anything. But
Are you
there's
gonna?
now a shit ton of numbers on the wall. No.
Yeah. Nope.
He thought about it, did the math, went.
All right. So you guys are gonna eventually bed down for the night and wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Then I'm gonna bring the other three back in. Here.
Verse to explain why they don't remember something.
No, but that's the thing. They do remember it, just differently.
But there's reasons for those things. There's reasons that people think they saw Mandela's funeral in the 90s or the early 2000s. There
Oh, yeah, you're gonna
was
try to explain that by science?
Yeah, what was the reason?
there. Okay, we're not going to get into this right now because I'm going to get mad.
Sorry, Jason.
No, it's fine.
We hit a trigger.
So.
Oh, hi, Holden.
So.
Hey, man.
You
What do you
guys.
think about the Mandela effect?
Sorry, I don't remember. You guys make your way. Make your way to
Downtown.
making your way downtown. Actually, yeah, you do because you pass through main gate.
Fuck yeah.
But as the sun sets and what little lights pass through the clouded skies of Direwood vanishes, you guys reach the mill where Malcolm, you last knew Malcolm to be, along with the little friendly rattling tribe.
Hell yeah.
Does anything look amiss?
Not particularly. Make a perception check.
Can you for me?
Oh, right, yeah. Are you still in the car?
No, I just got into my apartment. I'm getting everything hooked up.
Damn, you just got home?
Yeah, I was in the car for 2 hours and 40
man.
minutes.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll make a perception check for you. Jesus
Thank you.
Christ.
Holden,
You roll a 15.
Holden,
Nothing
don't
seems
you love living 5 minutes from your job?
Yeah. Nothing seems amiss. Though there might be additional fortifications on the mill, like maybe the walls have been reinforced or patched up a little bit, but
Okay.
nothing seems amiss
Okay.
particularly.
Alright,
You still
well-
do, as you arrive, there are two rattling guards wielding swords that immediately at you, and then they sniff and they recognize your scent and they allow you in.
Excellent.
What's up, dudes? I give them both knuckle bumps on the way in, hoping that James carried on the tradition of knuckle bumping.
They both reciprocate the knuckle bumps hesitantly,
Nice.
and then James runs around the corner,
James.
jumps into your arms, and starts
My
sniffing you all
boy.
over, gives you knucks.
The knucks!
He gives you knucks. He gives you little rattling
boy.
knucks. And he kind of, after your little reunion, he sits upon your on top of one of your shoulders, happily. Kind of wraps his tail and half his body around your neck, so he got like a big rattling scarf now.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's exactly what I wanted.
I assume you guys make your way to the basement?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please. I'm dropping tacos off at my mom's house.
Give me just one moment here to make sure that's ready for you.
The taco?
Tacos.
For...
Holy shit, what is that?
I have no idea. But I'm not a fan.
I would hope not. I'd hope you were a person.
Okay. Percy, 6, and Bess.
Very
Percy
well.
with
A
this
taco
rattling
and a
taco.
burrito. Let me get your pillow, Earl.
Nice.
You don't like the
Taco
tacos anymore?
burrito. What you got in that speedo?
What? You don't like the tacos anymore? You don't like the tacos anymore? Oh, then don't eat it.
I'll eat it.
I don't know if I can get it to you in time. It's gonna get
Damn.
cold.
So you guys make your way down into the basement.
Hello? You're welcome. You sure? Okay. I'll see you in a few. Mwah. Love you. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Let me know if you need anything. Okay. Love you.
And while you're used to,
That's wholesome as fuck, by the way.
Oh, I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
Don't be.
while
Wholesome.
you're used to Gerd immediately blocking the entrance. For once, Gerd is not. He is standing about 20 feet away, and as you guys make your way down, Percy with James wrapped around you, it appears that Malcolm is sat at his desk, writing and reading as usual, with a couple of chunks of hysterium actually on the desk next to him.
Malcolm, the man.
He looks
The
up.
myth, the Malcolm.
Hello. Welcome back. It's been some time.
It has been.
It's good to see some of you. Where are the others?
I killed them.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, he's kidding there, but
Oh. Well,
yeah,
that's
no, don't worry about it.
that's
Oh, I
that's
could though.
good news. Good news. Where are they?
They are currently powwowing with Zimmer, trying to figure out exactly what this city is going to look like in the future.
He blinks, his mouth completely agape.
Don't worry, we're not thinking about actually joining him.
Okay.
The two of them are there for until tomorrow. We are to return with our quote-unquote final answer as to whether or not we will be joining them as well. At which point, that won't happen.
Right. Glad to hear it. I've made some intriguing discoveries while you were gone, and also drawn a very thick cock on the wall. For some reason.
I understand. Sometimes you just gotta draw cocks, man.
And at this point, rushing out on all fours and then getting up on two legs and running up to you guys, runs right up to Six and goes, hello, good friend, yes, welcome back. I have many potions for many potions. I get very good at this. Yes, welcome back. You smell different. You smell very different.
Hit me. I say, holding out a hand for a vial.
He goes, oh, yes, I grab you, many gifts, but good see you. Yes, we do many things while you were gone. We fortify, yes, we protect our, and many other ratlings, they run through and they run around and they come through and they say, oh, yeah, join us, and we say, no, we know when to join them, and we hear, and it's very good, and I make many potions. And Malcolm at this point, yes, very good, why don't you run back and grab the gifts for your friends, if you would please. And the Rat King goes, oh, yes, gifts, many gifts, I bring many gifts, yes, yes, ooh, and he runs off. Malcolm looks back to you guys, and kind of stands up and approaches.
I missed him.
He's
Well,
good company sometimes, if a bit energetic. Would you like to sit down?
please.
Do you guys ever get into arguments?
And as he goes to sit down, he goes, not really arguments, though sometimes when I'm trying to teach him more civil ways, he isn't too pleased with that. I assume you guys all take your seats as well.
Yes.
Yeah, take some seats around this table, and James kind of hops onto the table and kind of like chills in front of Percy.
Nice.
So, usually
Well, to
when
be
you come here,
honest,
you need something.
I was personally just hoping that everything was okay here after everything that's happened in the city.
Right. Things have been okay. We have seen a rise in activity of less hospitable ratlings. I have instructed our friend here to tell his people to fortify the building a bit, be on guard. No problems here, though. I have made some interesting discoveries with the hysterium. I'm continuing my work.
What
I
kind
don't
of
know how much-
discoveries? We have some other parties that might be interested in some knowledge.
What parties would those be?
Slumber parties.
Fantastic.
The
We made it
the-
to Priest.
the originator from Priest
Oh,
is looking to potentially use potentially a liquefied hysteria, maybe as a fuel source.
huh. That is intriguing. And the originator is working on this.
Yes, the new originator, the last one.
Kick the
Dead.
bucket.
Oh.
Did you
Oh,
know the other originator?
The old originator, as we would say.
The original originator?
The old. Oh, what? My connection has been interrupted.
You might be
Not
gay.
me.
Jason, why are you interrupting my connection?
Am I?
Jason, are you doxing him for doxing me?
I doxed everybody.
Am I
They're all
getting, am I
doxed.
getting counter-doxed? I mean, I'm fine. It's just Roll20 is telling me, so I might have to reload a bunch
Well,
of stuff.
I actually watched a YouTube video and learned how to dox, so
Epic.
I was
Do
able
you
to do
have
it
an
when I was
ion
12
cannon?
on Xbox.
Do you have an ion cannon access?
Not yet, but I'm getting there.
He's working on it.
You
It's
know what
coming.
that is?
Not a chance.
All right, I'm still ahead.
Hold on. Shit, I can't find it. But he says, yeah, I knew the originator. Not very well, but I was familiar. He's passed, though. That's unfortunate. Who's taken over?
It is his brother,
Waylon.
Waylon.
You know Waylon?
I know Waylon. Of course I know Waylon.
Nice fellow.
I spent some time in Priest. Actually, I
Doesn't know Waylon.
didn't
Well,
work
we
with
didn't
him
know where he
much.
For the longest time.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
interesting. I'm mostly familiar with Phelan the Inquisitor, but through him I met several others, including Waylon and his brother. That's very interesting.
Yes, quite. So, if you happen to come across anything in your studies that might be of interest that we could relay to Waylon,
I suppose.
that would be.
He must
wonderful.
be devastated at the loss of Hunar.
He was not happy.
He was
can say
very
that.
blasted that night.
I
It's true.
didn't know he had
He
taken up
was-
drinking. Well,
Yep.
anyway.
It was temporary and
He
my
picked
mistake.
up. He picked up drinking and did not put it back down.
I don't think I have anything of particular interest to Waylon, or to the city of Priest, hopefully. But I've made some discoveries. Now that I've had some time, I can confirm the hysterium grows
Like a plant?
similarly, but very, very slowly. It explained
Nice.
why it's taken over the city over time. It's much more akin to a mushroom. Large crystals, eventually, when they reach a certain point, they disperse. Pieces of them break off, and that's where the haze comes from, I believe. I think it grows, and that's concerning.
I can see why
For-
that would be concerning.
If left unchecked, given enough time, Direwood might not be the only place plagued with it.
Do you know what feeds it? Allows it to grow?
Magical energies, oxygen, living I have not been able to pinpoint, but I know that it can be a conduit for magic. That much is clear. Well, a
Are you
few
talking
shots in
about
the
like an
dark.
arcane focus?
Sort of. Not quite. More like an arcane extension. It's unpredictable right now, but it can have wild effects on magic. For example, I once picked up. I first discovered this when I picked up a shard with my mage hand. I didn't feel like putting my gloves on, and I didn't want to touch it, and so I grabbed it with my mage hand, and the mage hand started outside of it started moving faster. I could carry more with it. It's some sort of arcane conduit.
So it's like an
Sometimes.
amplifier.
An amplifier would be a good word for it. Sometimes it's not always predictable, though. With greater magics, I believe the effects could be completely random. At least I haven't discovered any that are too. What the fuck? Whoa!
What happened?
All
Oh,
of a
sorry,
sudden,
is that my
50
bad?
messages from 6 showed
I
up.
was trying to whisper that to Bess.
It didn't work.
She wanted to know my backstory. My bad.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Hey.
interesting. So, anyway, but I'm working
On
on
the
that.
walk, we figured we share a little bit of ourselves with each other.
Sure,
the
sure. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But he continues. So, that's what's been going on my end. I'm coming up with some good stuff, I think. I don't know how much longer I want to stay here. I'll be honest, I'm starting to get a little sick of the lack of a nice bed and the smell of rats constantly. I've kind of gotten used to it, but anyway, what can I do for you? Again, usually when you come to me, you're looking for something. I don't mean to be rude.
Of course not. No, as I said, I just wanted to check in. Percival, did you have business?
Mostly I wanted to say bye to everybody in case I died coming up here, but...
In case you died?
Oh yeah, I'm planning on inviting someone. I don't know who yet.
Tomorrow will be a big day.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to help? Are
Do
you going to take
have-
on Zimmer?
No, I'm gonna kill my father. Who is still alive, by the way.
The king?
Yep.
I'm sure some people will be very happy and some will be very displeased. I
Yep,
wish you the best of luck. That doesn't really pertain to me, so I'll stay out of that one.
The 3 people I've told are the only 3 people that know, then so be it.
Right. Well, you're sure Sam and Zelfer are okay?
I mean, probably.
For now,
If I know.
For now, okay.
they're staying the evening.
That's concerning.
5 nights at Zimmer's.
Zimmer's quite... I've heard Zimmer's quite cunning.
Zimmer said the same about you.
I don't think he actually did. Did he?
I know he talked trash about you.
Okay.
You guys might have bad blood or something.
Right, yeah. That's, you could say that.
This isn't a chicken salad, it's a beef salad. Fuckers. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
It's okay.
6 pulls out a salad from his bag. He goes, shit.
Fucking ranger cooks.
Yeah, unless you have anything you can volunteer for us. We're,
Do you by
We're
any
just
chance
checking
have
in.
like a bag of holding that we could borrow?
I do have one, though it's full of hysterium. I'd rather
what
not
if you,
empty
like,
that.
emptied it?
I would rather not be in a room full of hysteria. I suppose I could...
Put it like in the basement.
Well, you're in the basement.
I don't know.
I
Put
could
it on top then.
Dash it elsewhere, but I don't want the rats getting into it. Part of the reason I've been able to keep them civil is because I've very carefully rationed out their hysterium supply.
Why don't you
it's good to know.
put it in a different bag of holding?
I don't...
I don't know if you have to. You probably don't.
Percy, why don't you make a persuasion check with advantage as others are helping you in this?
I mean, I have another bag of holding right here. I have sulfurs.
Okay, it's not working for me. Hold on.
Maybe reload the page. I feel like I might have to do that now as well.
Yeah, I've got to reload it. Hold on. Persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, 19. I suppose I could store it in a barrel or something for now. It probably won't be too bad.
Can we trust that if we give you something else to substitute for a little bit, we'll get it back?
But of course.
You want to 6? See if Ravina's thing.
What about now?
Well, we could swap.
Ah, yes, that'd be more than acceptable. I removed the hand pistol from the small sack and put it into the larger one.
And then you can borrow this one for the night, and then we'll come back for it tomorrow.
Taking care of it. That is a lady's sack.
I don't know that it'll be enough, and I'm going to ignore the way you said that. But I'll make do. He stands up and goes and grabs a pouch off of his desk and starts emptying it onto the ground. There's like there's a small pile of hysterium shards, crystals, fragments, dust. And he takes his mage hand and starts scooping it all into the smaller bag you gave him, and most of it fits. He takes the remainder and stuffs it into a barrel further in the cavern. And after he's done with that, it takes him a few minutes. He gives you his bag and kind of shakes it out just a little bit more to be sure that there's no dust left in there and hands it to you. Are you just putting the pistol in there?
For now, yeah.
For now.
And the extra ammo.
Okay. Right. Well, I hope that serves you well.
What's that?
Good luck.
Great.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Would you like to stay here for the night?
Nephew.
Probably, yeah.
Right. Perhaps you can tell me more about priests. I would like to hear about it.
It's big. It's got a lot of things in it.
Well,
I got chased by a guard.
I haven't been there in quite some time, and
Yeah.
I
Have a
also
bear.
haven't had some. He kind of looks around. Intelligent conversation in a minute, and I'm going a little insane. So please regale me with all of your tales. Eventually, the Rat King does come out with 6 vials.
6.
I take the 4th one and chug it.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a
I
d100.
look at him and I point at it and I go, I want that one.
Okay, so you take the 4th one.
I know the drill.
16. Alrighty. Let me go down to 16. Who's taking the others?
Oh, I'm chugging one. I'll take another 2.
I'm not touching those.
Okay,
Not-
6. 6. You can have 3 d100 random effect potions. I'll add them to his inventory. Let's see. I'll have to have him roll the 3. Okay, do you want to roll 2 more 100s for me?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know which ones you have. 6, would you be able to roll 3 d100s for me? I assume you'll take the other 3 potions.
3D100. Yes, please.
All right, so Percy, make note that you have potion 96 and 24.
We'll do chief.
Oh, yikes.
And
I got-
6, yeah, make note that you have potion 1, 73, and 15. Make those 3
All
notes
right.
in your inventory. And you watch as Percy takes one of the potions immediately and just downs it. Percy,
Okay.
it tastes fucking delicious.
Is
Oh.
this the cola one?
It's the cola one.
Fuck yeah.
You have another dire cola.
After I taste it, can I only drink half?
You you take a few good gulps. You're like, oh yeah. And you
This
ta-
one,
cork it.
King. Keep making this shit. It's good.
Oh, that I get very good at. Yes, I make that many times. Malcolm friend like it very much.
Shit's good. I give him nugs.
He gives you
I've
nuts.
capitalized the nuck economy on these guys.
Yes,
You
you
have,
have
yeah.
a monopoly on the nuck economy here. Okay, so unless there's anything else you guys would like to do in particular, I imagine you spend the rest of the night conversing with Malcolm, telling him about priests, hanging out with James and the Rat King.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, potion. I'm sorry, I saw it and then I tabbed over and then it fucking 96 and 22.
So, you guys spend the rest of your night. You get a good night's sleep. You can take your long rest if you need it. I don't think you should.
I still have a small blue gem.
Okay.
Description says small blue and gem-like.
Sounds like you have a small blue gem.
I do.
So, you guys awake the next
Long
morning.
rest. All right.
What would you like to do?
I mean, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
True.
So we'll
Malcolm
do a
will-
little bit of that.
Yep, Malcolm has
Especially if we're
supplies for
gonna go.
that.
Cool. And then I think 6 is kind of just sort of solemnly going about morning activities. Something strange might be afoot here. So he doesn't really have a lot to say. He's just sort of thinking things through.
Best before we do anything, before breakfast even, would use sending to Zelfer.
Okay.
Let me mark off a spell slot for that.
I will then take you two to general for that.
Oh, okay. Bye.
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 Zelfer,
That's me.
as you're in your quarters for the night, perhaps while you're doing those equations, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, you hear the voice. That's why I brought us here. You hear a voice in your head, and she just goes, "Oh, is that me? Is this thing on?
Oh,
Hello?"
is that me? That's 4.
No, okay, go ahead, Buzz.
Damn. What
It
a
is. It
waste.
is towards the end of the night.
It should have been in the morning, but
Oh, you want to do it in the morning?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the next morning, Zelfer, as you're waking up, you hear a voice in your head.
Zelfa's been up for hours looking at the equation going, math.
Hi, Zelfer. This is Bess. How are you? I hope you are well.
That's 13.
What's the plan? Love, Bess.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Zelfer, how do you respond?
I look around me. Look around me. Not knowing if they can read my thoughts in this hellhole. Zimmer is right. Sam completely on board. Saving Direwood. Love you too. Bye!
Okay.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Blake. We'll be coming back to you and Jesse in just a minute here.
Okay.
Me
Ultron.
too.
You see,
He
you
could
guys,
like read the phone book, and I'd be enthralled by it.
you guys
That's
see
why Ultron was awesome.
Bess producing an incantation and make some arcane gestures, and you see her close her eyes for a minute, and then she opens them.
So,
Hey, Bess.
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Well, and you?
Good. I just got off the phone, Zelfer.
Uh-huh. How's Zelfa doing?
And, I asked what the plan was, and I mean, he responded, so he's alive, which is good, because I thought he wouldn't be. But,
Okay.
anyways, he said that. Oh shit! What did he say?
Nice.
He basically said that Zimmer is right, and that they're on board with him to save Direwood. He and Sam are. That's what he said. So.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are you? Do you want me to clarify what Zelfer said, or?
Yes, please. I'm sorry. I didn't.
He
take
told
notes
you.
for the show.
He told you that Sam is. He said Zimmer right, Sam fully on board. Love you too, pretty much. He said Sam is fully on board.
Well, they're going to be upset when I get there then.
Just have to beat some sense into him.
What did I do with my water? God damn it. How many times do I have to stand up?
10.
All right. All right. Well, good to know. Thank you, Bess.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
All right.
So, are you guys going to be heading to Castle Dyer then?
As soon as everybody else is ready, I am good to go.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. As you guys are getting ready, Percy, you're saying goodbye to James, giving some more knucks. You get knucks from like a dozen ratlings now. Then they're kind of like joining in on it.
Fuck yeah.
You have a monopoly on the knucks economy. At the same time, the Rat King bids you farewell very excitedly and wishes you luck in killing many enemies. And Malcolm
Yes.
says, Malcolm wishes you luck and says he hopes to see you all return.
It would be best, I say.
Yeah, and as you're leaving, 6 in your head, you
Yes.
hear, "Hello, I am speaking on behalf of the commander of the Cloaked Rangers, who would like to accompany you to Castle Dyer. Please respond."
Must not be Zelfer. He didn't say he could reply to this message.
Okay. Be back soon. 6.
All right.
Would you relay that to the rest of us?
Yes. Apparently the Cloaked Ranger commander would like to accompany us to Castle Dyer.
Should we
I feel like that's not going to go well because
let
Zimmer said no.
Zimmer know that someone is coming with us? Someone is accompanying us?
It's probably not necessary, I guess.
Are you sure? We don't
Yeah,
want
he
to
won't get mad or
killed.
anything.
Go for it. Yeah, no, it's a good idea. You're right.
I would like to cast Sending again then.
Okay.
To Zimmer.
Setting is level
Choose.
4, right?
3.
You can only fit one of those in the ring, so sad.
hold on.
Man,
Wait, hold on. Please stop. Hold on. It would seem Discord is cutting out completely. And I don't... Hello? 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 Anyone? Hello?
There we go. My Discord crashed.
Yeah, mine got real fucky for a sec too.
Yeah.
Are we back?
Yep.
Clara, Jason, we here?
I am.
You can hear us?
You
Okay.
used my video, Holden.
Yeah.
Isn't it fucking good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Clara, are you here?
yes.
Yeah, I think everything's back. Discord really shit out for a second there.
Yeah, Discord shit exploded. Discord server's like,
I'll be right
I'm
back.
going to sleep.
Clara's gonna have to be right back. Okay. Which is unfortunate because she was about to be sending the message. Okay. But yeah, so I guess she'll be sending a message and it sounds like... Oh. Jason, you're not muted? Are you just speaking and it's not coming through? Or you're not
How's
speaking?
that? Any better?
Yep, we can hear you.
Better? Okay. Yeah, I could hear you guys just fine, but there was just nothing for me.
Yeah, the server just cut out real bad for a sec.
Got it.
Why is Clara going into the general? What's she doing?
Maybe she needs car insurance.
My God.
I don't know what to do.
What? No, you're back. You were going to the wrong channel.
I can't. Normally I have this on speaker, but it won't let me put it back on speaker. So
Oh, weird.
Sam has a cookie. You're
I
back.
mean, can you not hear us very well then?
I can kind of hear you. It's good enough.
Do you want me to try to help with that or?
No, it's fine.
Okay, well
I
we
might
can.
fuck around with it a little bit more.
Yeah, we
but-
can hear you perfectly fine. So you're sending a message to Zimmer?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Zimmer, this is Beth. We are bringing along with us. What was his name again? I'm sorry.
The commander?
The commander.
We're bringing the commander of the Cloaked Rangers.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
He says in reply, "That was not a part of our deal. I would prefer you didn't." And that's all.
Cool.
I'm assuming she realized that.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Well, I don't think we have a choice, really.
we could
I think
circumvent.
he's just gonna come with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just additional shit to hit the fan at this point. There's not like a huge reason to keep him away.
Well, but I'm sorry, your brother just throws me off every fucking time I look at the guest list.
Let me guess. Playing with trap butts?
Yep.
Yeah. He is very into traps. Okay, so
Yikes.
you guys will be stopping at the Cloaked Rangers headquarters and then Castle Dire?
Yeah.
Okay, that will put you you'll be arriving at Castle Dire around I think 2 or 3 then. Around that area,
Nice.
kind of afternoon area.
Oh.
Okay.
Before we go, I want to pat James's head.
Yep.
Say, if anything happens, live on for me, and then give him my small blue gem.
Okay. He takes
Small
it,
blue and gem
he
like.
kind of like holds in his little fingers, and he sniffs it, and then he puts it in his mouth.
Before you ask what it does, I don't know.
He nods happily with it in his mouth.
It might be worth gold, though.
He nods happily with it in his mouth.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So you
Hey,
guys,
We
yes.
head back. Do we pick up our troops?
What was that, Clara?
Do you know if you have your earbuds that you connect to your laptop anywhere around here? Because I might just try to use Discord through the laptop.
They are on the bed or on my stand next to the bed, but one of the earbuds does not work.
Cool.
Otherwise, I do have a couple old headsets you could use.
Okay. I'll try the earbuds first.
Okay.
Thank
So-
you.
Yeah, that's up to you guys. Do you want to pick up your elite squad of Parisian troops?
So something we could do is pick those guys up and bring the Gatling cannon, and
Fuck
and
you,
then
Zero.
just like shoot it through the door. That might be kind of fun.
Hey, Six, how many of those copper bombs do you think you could fit in a bag of holding?
Quite a few.
Imagine just filling the bag to the brim and just dumping them.
And puncturing it or something.
Scorched earth, motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we want to take our squad? Or do
I don't
we-
know if
do
that's the best idea. I think maybe
Yeah, I
just
think
the commander.
I agree. Yeah, if he really wants to come, we meet up with him there. What's he? More info, please. What are you looking to accomplish by
Sure.
accompanying
So
us?
you get to Cloak Ranger's headquarters, and the commander is waiting. He is in full armor, like medium chain armor. He has 2 swords at his side, and he's waiting. He says, "I'm coming with, and I'm bringing those guys home, whether they like it or
Kinda
not."
figured.
Commander, I do not wish to see you killed.
And I don't wish to see them killed, or any of you killed. I need you. I need both of them.
Then let's bring the squad.
Those might not actually be a bad idea.
That is up to you. If you would like to
If
bring
someone
them...
informed the commander on what he knows.
That's what?
If Zimmer informs the commander, I'm talking to Six.
Mhm.
If Zimmer informs the commander what he knows, the commander could be enlightened a little bit. Probably none
Possibly.
more than we were, which was none. But
Not a lot, but yeah. I say we take the squad.
Okay. Are you planning a full assault?
no,
No, not
we're
necessarily.
walking
We're
Wait,
Wait,
hoping
he's not
to-
happy that you're coming either.
That's true.
Frankly, I don't care.
I
figured.
didn't expect
I'm
you
not there for him.
No, we're not
Yeah.
planning on assaulting anything
We're
yet.
hoping to have a conversation, and hoping that Zimmer will off himself once he understands, that we don't like him.
If I can convince him to kill himself, everything gets a lot easier.
That would be amazing.
Hey Zimmer, you're dumb.
Right. So,
Fireballs himself.
what's the plan? Are we just going in?
Yup.
We head out.
We head out.
When we get there, we
We get our boys.
spread
We
out.
get back.
You can bring your troops, but they wait outside.
That might be a bit too large scale. We don't want to tip them off.
Okay, then don't bring your troops.
Do we want the Gatling gun?
I will pass on the Gatling cannon
All right.
for now.
I don't plan on fighting if I don't have to. I'll say that
My
much.
backup character is Zimmer.
Are we ready then?
Yes.
Okay, but
Let's go.
Moving out.
Yep. You guys make your way with the commander to Castle Dire. And as you are about to arrive, I'm going to go back to the other two, do their
Mhm.
morning, and then we will all reconvene.
nice.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna finish off my episode of the Blacklist.
Alrighty.
It's a lot of dinghies.
What?
Blake went to go get mail.
Okay. So, you
He
guys.
just asked me to tell you. What do you mean? Okay.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Suck a dick.
All right.
Am I able to be heard now?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't heard anything for the past 5 minutes.
Well, you haven't been here, so.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming I could have heard Mr. Sam eating cookies.
Oh, maybe.
No, I was done.
So, is there anything you guys would like to tell me that you do or say or anything before you wrap up your night in Castle Dire?
No?
Okay, so you get a good long rest. before the next day. Zelfer, you wake up to what has happened.
Yeah.
Yep. Both of you wake up, and eventually, I assume, reconvene at the dining hall.
Yeah.
Okay. What you would find there is Zimmer sitting at his chair, and the same group of rattling guards for the most part. You enter. What will you guys do?
I'll look at Sam.
What's the play here?
I shrug and sit down.
I go sit down as well.
You're just gonna go sit down at the table?
Yep.
Okay, sure. You guys go and sit down. The Zimmer at the table looks kind of with a blank expression at both of you.
Hey, Zimmer. I'll just sleep.
Says nothing.
And he said rudimentary. He really meant rudimentary.
It appears so.
So what's the move? You're in charge. It's your city. You made it painfully clear to me about that.
It is not my city. It's just a city I would die for.
So what do we do next?
This plan of yours, do you think it'll work?
Nope, not a chance. Honestly. I don't like to lie, and you're not going to help me out, so I expect high chance of failure.
I will help you with the current plan. However, I cannot go back with the group.
Which will be
I
very
will stay
suspicious.
here.
Which will be very suspicious, therefore everything will fall apart.
Then would you just like to try and convince the group?
Well, the person who can convince them isn't here anymore. We got that instead, and I'd like to pick up a small rock and throw it at the fake Zimmer.
You kind of hits him in the side of the head, and you just kind of comes back to his neutral position with a little mark on his head. Actually, there wouldn't be any rocks for you to throw, but you can throw something. I don't know.
I throw something.
You throw something at him, and yeah.
Even if it's just a rat shit.
I'd call for Zimmer and tell him that I guess we're just not going through with this plan.
Would you just call that out?
Yep.
All right.
The original
Eventually-
plan to meet.
Sorry, hold on. I have to there.
What is that noise?
I'm rocking back and forth in my chair.
Well, don't. It's bad for the chair.
Well, I don't care, because it's not my chair.
Blasphemy!
Eventually, Zimmer enters the hall and comes up behind you guys. So, we're deciding against our plan. What are we doing then?
What? Because I can't lie, and it'd be very. There's no really way for Sam not to join us without it being very suspicious. We decided that we'll just try to convince him once more. Or you will. And Sam will agree with everything you say.
As long as it makes sense to restoring Direwood.
Very well then. I don't think this will go very well.
I have already laid out my conditions for joining Zimmer, and he has agreed to the ones that I've laid out. Direwood can be a prosperous place. Once again.
Not with you in charge. But we'll see how it goes.
Very well then. The other Zimmer gets up and with a blank stare, he walks out of the room.
Can I cut off one of his fingers?
No, if we're not going through with this plan, I will be sophisticating that one later.
So you can't just graft a new finger onto him?
Yeah. He goes over to the other seat, kind of ignores that. Perhaps one of you would like to sit here.
In the big boy seat?
Why not?
Sam's got it.
Maybe they'll be more willing to speak with you.
Very well.
And here, I'm going to be moving the map around a bit, but he pulls two other chairs over here.
Ah, we moved the table to move the chairs.
Isn't that how it always works? Forehead?
I mean, we do that for D&D on Tuesdays. We move
That
the
chair is
table.
backwards.
None of the chairs are backwards.
It was. And he's
I would
spun
like
it
to
around.
move. I would like to move this chair a little bit farther away from Sam.
Sure.
I don't know what this hate all of a sudden is for.
By the way, I do expect we'll find an extra guest joining us.
Oh,
They had the courtesy to warn me that the commander himself will be showing up.
and I look at Sam.
I don't know why.
I'm hoping that we can convince the commander to join. Whoa! 6 rolled 3 D100s and got a 1.
Mhm. So I'm going to reposition these some more.
God, I'm hungry. So hungry.
Fuck, not quite. Okay, a little bit more. This is the
I love how
tedious
you have to
bullshit.
ping every time.
I don't mean to, but yeah.
You kind of have to. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm not sitting in my chair because
Right.
it's not on space I can sit in.
That
Sure it
chair
is.
is on the
There you
table.
go.
Yeah, I can't do that though. I can't. I have to move grid based.
No, if you hold Alt.
You hold Alt.
Really?
Yeah.
What? No one's told me this.
Yeah,
So-
we have like session number 2.
Literally, I don't believe you because you're dumb.
So you guys are
I
gonna...
found it out like session 2, and I made a big deal of it. And Holden's just like berating me for it. Just,
Yeah,
duh.
you deserve to be berated, you whore.
Look, some of us love you and would lick your ass, but you're making it less and less now.
So you guys are gonna wait for your friends to arrive?
Yeah.
Then give me just one moment.
No.
Okay.
Like the bedroom, when
Interesting.
we close it off, it gets down to like 55 degrees.
Check it out. Check it out. This is my space
That's
heater.
crazy.
It's
Nice.
awful. Aw,
Let's
it's
see.
so
blowing heat
cute.
at you.
So-
Here's mine.
Am I heating you up? I can't see you on the screen right now.
I can't
Mine's
see you
black.
either.
Oh,
So
Let's reconnect.
you
can open.
guys make your way to
Hey,
Castle
buddy.
Dire once again, watched but not disturbed by the rattling hordes that observe you as you enter. The commander walking with purpose toward the castle. You guys make your way to the gates and then to the door. Is there anything you would like to say or do before you enter the castle?
damn. Nice knockers, I say, looking at the door.
I'll let
I
you all
advise
know
you
now.
Keep your weapons sheathed, Commander.
Fine. But I'll let you know now. I don't want to fight anyone. But if I
Okay,
have
then
to,
don't.
I will fight anyone.
Even
Nobody-
me?
Especially you, he says, bringing the swords out.
Do you plan on joining this vile cretin of a man?
No, he's evil.
Then I have no plans on harming you.
Aw, thanks.
Well then. Lead the way.
All right. I knock.
I knock at the same
Yeah,
time.
so
he
you
does.
guys make your way inside the castle into the doors to the dining hall,
Okay.
and you knock.
Yes.
So, now that we're all here, you guys hear a
here's
knock.
what you guys hear.
Hello.
You hear a knock at the door, and they
I knock at the
Whoa.
I knock at the table.
and the doors swing open,
Hello?
and standing there.
Would like to make it look like I'm the one who opened the doors.
Okay, so as the door
With his
as
Jedi mind powers.
yeah, as the door swings open,
Like
you
gesture
guys
to
see Zelfer making an exaggerated gesture.
Okay.
I can open doors now with my mind.
I don't believe you.
I cast prestidigitation and shut the door.
Okay, hey, you shut
I
the
walk
door with your
home.
mind. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I can do it, I just haven't done it because I don't want to.
Yeah, so you guys enter, and it's the same scene, but now there are 4 chairs, and at the other end are 4 chairs for you 4, and at the other end 3, and Sam sat in the center with Zelfer and Simmer at his side. Zimmer says, "Please, all of you." He looks very pointedly at the commander. "Come take a seat." The commander
His-
walks
his-
over.
Voice has gotten more evil.
Roleplay
Talk
with
to
himself.
himself.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's my favorite
Yeah.
part.
The commander goes over to a chair and stands behind it. Doesn't sit down.
Light, sit down.
Please, Commander. Have a seat.
I'd be more fuck. I'd be more comfortable. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be really difficult. I'd be more comfortable standing, thank you.
Now you know, Holden, why I try to keep two NPCs out of the same room as often as possible.
Percy, do you go and sit at the chair he's standing behind?
Yep.
Okay.
I pull it out and kind of bump it into him. And go, I was here yesterday. My spot.
He steps back a little bit. And he goes and stands behind this chair.
And
I
then
teleport
Percy
into
moves
that
over to
chair.
that one.
I'm
Yep. I was here yesterday. This is my spot.
This
I sat in every
conversation
one
can
of these
happen
chairs
with me
yesterday.
standing right here. Thank you.
Are you sure about that?
Zimmer speaks up. Well then, I'm glad you've all decided to return.
I never left.
Bess
I
would
mean-
take a seat, but I can't move my token right now.
I already moved her there.
Oh, thank you. I can't see either, apparently.
You open your eyes.
I was like, I guess
What?
Bess's eyes don't work either.
Claire herself is like, oh shit, she's right.
Claire's just fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
Dude, same.
Commander immediately looks to Sam. What are you still doing here?
We're going to restore the city.
Yes, we are. So why are you here?
I'm here to restore the city.
Broken record.
With him?
Well, I admit he has done some questionable things.
Questionable.
Questionable. He slaughtered half of the city guard.
Wait. Wasn't this the Republican response to the charges against Trump just the other day? Look, I get that he did some shady
All right,
shit,
let's
okay?
leave politics out of it.
Yeah, this is nothing
Real
about
politics out of it. He has done some questionable things. In the attack on Main Gate, no rats were supposed to harm any civilians. It was merely a means of getting our attention.
And you're
While
okay with that?
I can't defend him. I don't mind rats coming after me. I could kill a few rats.
But they
And the
didn't
town
kill
guard that they
you.
killed?
They killed innocent civilians.
That I'm not okay with.
Zimmer speaks up. They were not meant to. And we're just supposed to
Please.
believe that?
It's just the shitty magician thing. They weren't supposed to hurt anybody. That's not the plan. So
If they're already out of his control, what's gonna happen next?
What happens next is after they get done rebuilding the city, they're gone.
Once they're done rebuilding, the rats are going to rebuild the city.
Manual labor isn't cheap.
Have you seen them doing any building around here?
Manual labor isn't cheap, but rats are.
I think he can make the rats build.
Just like he made them come after you, right?
I mean,
Because they did a great
crap
job
on
of
us.
that.
from what I've seen, they're probably gonna build like crooked towers and shit. Do we need that?
While I can't defend him
Then why are
for
you with
attacking
him?
the city guard, I
And you
can
can't prove that he'll
say-
make anything better. You're still on board.
Zimmer
I
looks
believe
to
he's
Zelfer.
the best choice.
I look back at him and blink with my blinky D eyes.
Kind of gestures towards the other side of the table.
Do you want me to sit over there?
No, I would like for you to help. Help them see.
I think Sam's doing a phenomenal job, if you want me to be honest.
And if I'm being honest, I think this is going nowhere very fast.
Probably stop being honest, because you're right.
Alright, let's go about this way. Mr. Six, what are the chances of you joining us?
Well, what are the chances of you not leaving me? I'd say they're about the same.
You don't seem to understand, Mr. Six. If you join us, there will be no leaving.
No,
Sounds like a
I got it.
relationship with extra steps.
And
I'm-
Commander, I mean, let's look at it. Where would you be without us, or in specific, Mr. Sam?
I would be at my headquarters devising a plan to save the city from this scoundrel.
Haven't you been doing that for like a long time?
I sure have, and we were making progress until he showed up. He's pushed us back. He's killed half of us. He's thwarted all efforts to restore the city and the guard.
But, well, Commander, let's look at it this way. I point to the king. You want him back in power, don't you?
I want somebody competent back in power. But if he's willing to work with him, he looks at Zimmer, I'm not so sure he's competent anymore.
Oh, no, I'm pointing at, like, the actual king. The one in the cage.
Oh. In which case, retcon that, he would have said...
Yeah, fuck you.
No, he would have said, I want to see someone competent return to the throne. If it's King Crafton, that's fine by me.
And I look at Percy.
Yes.
So you're on board with that?
No. You make my father king again, I leave. It's as simple as that.
I've laid out my conditions for Zimmer.
Do you
He
care
has
to lay
agreed
down
to all.
conditions for us?
Yes. Nothing bad will ever happen to you. You're my friends. At least I'd like to think so.
No, I mean your conditions about the city of Direwood. What made you believe that he would do anything good for this city? What
'Cause
were
he
the
agreed to
conditions
my
of
conditions.
yours that? Okay, tell me your conditions.
Well, you said my conditions to you. I don't have conditions to you.
What are your conditions?
To
why am I?
Zimmer.
What
I told
am
him he will not harm civilians
So he's
or
already failed.
guards
He's already failed.
anymore.
Hmm.
He's to make Direwood a happy and prosperous place. I told him I would leave if he starts to make people hate this city. I don't want to be a part of that. That's not a Direwood that I love.
if he's so powerful, why does he have to break the city before he can build it?
The city is already broken.
Oh, not before you got here.
Well, I mean, he has more power. Let's be honest. If anyone's gonna fix the city, it's the old man.
The one that I beat to death?
Yeah, you beat a copy to death.
Well,
When you fucking thunder punched.
he said he might be a copy.
What if Zimmer
I
was never real?
am not a copy. Of that I assure you.
Yeah,
This is
but,
me.
you know,
Prove
That sounds
it.
like what a copy would say.
yeah.
Zelfer and Sam can vouch for that.
Okay, his name is Zelfer. If you don't even know the names of your new party members, I don't see how you're going to organize anything. Sorry, Zelfer. I was wrong.
I know far more about him than any of you.
You
The
guys
appropriate
don't.
spelling
I
of
mean,
his
I
name.
know that his favorite color is blue. I say, I look at Zelfer.
I
Good
don't-
back, Zimmer.
I don't have a favorite color. Colors
Blue
are...
is your favorite color.
I mean, if we
It
wake up my
is. It's
if
your
we wake
favorite
up my
color.
sister, we could ask her what my favorite color used to be.
No, blue is your favorite color.
It isn't an option.
I know.
Blue is your favorite color.
I look at my cloaks that have no blue on them.
Actually, the mini is painted blue.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if that's not what you're wearing, that's fine. But
I don't think I ever specified colors.
which it was very difficult because none of you did. So when I was making the tokens,
Well, if you had asked me, I probably could have come up with some bullshit.
yeah,
for
but I was making the
colors.
tokens at like 2 a.m. So
I would have answered in the morning
yeah.
because I have a healthy sleep schedule, unlike
Yep.
some people.
Hey, it's me.
So if this guy just disappears, What's the plan B here, Sam?
If Zimmer just disappears, my plan hasn't changed. I'm going to restore the city. I just currently believe that he's the only one who can do so.
You have such little faith in us?
Sam, we were doing it until he showed up. We were making progress. We were sweeping the streets one by
We
one.
were dying.
We were dying for our city, yes. But it was our city. And we were taking it. Nobody laid their life down without knowing what they were getting into. Everybody who went into that city to clear the streets knew what they were getting into and wanted to do what they were doing. Now, we're fighting a completely different enemy that has halted all progress, pushed us back on all progress.
Zimmer, what are your plans for the city? How do you plan on rebuilding it?
He leans back. Well, once all obstacles are cleared, he says, looking directly at the commander, the rats can help me begin to rebuild, repair, destroy what needs to be destroyed so that it can be rebuilt properly. And once we have a city, then we can start accepting applicants for citizens. Those who are strong enough, of will, of mind, of body, to join us and create the most powerful city this world has ever seen. People like yourselves would be welcome.
All right, Commander, what's your plans to rebuild the city?
First, we wipe this man out.
The voice hasn't changed. There it is.
Are you still Zimmer? Are you fucking... Who are you?
Then, we wipe out every scourge he has put on the streets. Then we rebuild, and the city will be open to everyone who needs a home and is willing to help rebuild. A safer place. Direwood as it was before.
I would like to point out that Zimmer, in his sinister tone, he doesn't mean that only... He means only strong people, but also doesn't mean that only strong people will be invited, from what he told me.
You're invited to my
Unless,
city party.
unless he was lying to me.
So you have to be invited to be a citizen of Direwood?
I think he's thinking
You
of
come
the
in...
same,
It
same-
is... Yes, Zelfer?
the same system that Priest uses.
There.
Similar, yes. If someone has something to offer and they can make our city greater, they belong.
But I do believe that Zimmer has agreed to having an outskirts that is still protected under his name that has everyone.
That I did not agree to.
Trying to work with me here.
You guys seem like you got this nailed down tight.
Zelvin just starts rubbing his temples.
If they want to know my plans for Direwood, I will tell them exactly my plans for Direwood. I will not agree to anything I have not already set forth.
Which one is talking?
That was
Zimmer.
Zim.
Okay.
That was the Magic Man.
The voices are not that similar.
You're
No,
kinda
when
getting
you
worn
went to
out, Sugar.
answer as the commander, you were
I-
using Zimmer's voice.
Holden, I understand your plight. I'm not trying to be mean about it, because I understand. I'm on your side for this one. Well,
Your voice is just a little bit worn, sweetie sugar.
Hot.
well,
They all sound too sexy. I can't understand them.
I don't think anyone has a clear plan to rebuild Direwood, except for Zimmer.
He has, as of yet, failed to demonstrate it.
I mean, we
It's
were
only just
getting...
started.
We
It's
also
not gonna
were
be a,
getting in the
hey,
way.
There are
Tomorrow,
obstacles
fucking
in the way
Direwood
I
is
have
just
yet to have
here.
cleared. I'm working on
worry
that.
About the fact that he's telling us about his plan, you know, because that's what he does. But then when it comes down to actually enacting the plan, he'll throw in aspects that he didn't mention before, like turning people into rats. Because he never mentioned that to me.
Kind of sounds like you have some prior, not. No,
Animosity.
Just
no
gonna
there was no
say
word there.
that.
I didn't finish the thought.
I
in my head.
told all of you under a
I
zone
don't
of
think we can
truth.
lockbox this tight enough.
Under a zone of truth, I told you all no harm would come to you from me if you were to join me.
Zelfer,
That's my name.
if you were to choose, would you live in a city with this dick or without him?
Which one tells me about who I was?
I'm sorry?
I don't. Mr. Six, how do I phrase it? I don't care about Direwood. I think I made that painfully clear when I started robbing from people.
You started
I-
what?
That was a while
Oh,
ago.
boy.
Look at this
My-
can of worms that's open here.
My plan is to figure out who
Yeah.
I am and help wherever I can in the process. Right now, the only person here who can tell me anything about who I was is the old coot.
Yeah, couldn't ask your sister probably. That'd be weird.
No, because I don't think she knows. I don't. Would you? Okay, let's picture this. You wake up in a cage with a man who looks like this, gesturing to my face, saying, "Hey, I'm your brother."
Justification takes coordination.
Also, the person who has my sister is the old coot.
That's true.
Zelfer,
He doesn't have to keep her though.
I found Olivia. We can find your family. We can figure out who you were. You don't need him for that. We don't
No.
need him for that. And Zimmer speaks up. But right now, I am the only one with that information. I am the fastest route to that end.
I only have like 2-3 years left before the Sphinx kills me. And
The
yes,
what?
I know. Yes, I know, Sam. Six, you're gonna help with that. What's to think that she's gonna teleport you? Oh, and Commander, when we saved Reginald, I made a deal with a giant creature, ancient being, that it could claim my life to let us go. In order to save him. But we haven't found a way to fix that, but I don't think it's possible, to be honest. So yes, you can help me. How long does that take? Do I have a month of knowing who I am? A day? A week?
How
Wait,
can
are
you
you-
be sure this thing will kill you?
Oh, because it was very, very upfront about it. It was going to toy with me.
How can you be sure it will be able to, Zelfer? What if we strike it first? We can go back and kill it before it has time. We've been to the dust plane before. We can do it again. We can send all of you, and you can take it out together so it's not a problem. Then spend the rest of your life searching for who you are. We can do that. We can work with you.
Nah, fuck him. You're not gonna change his mind.
That's what I'm here to do.
You're not going to.
What I'm
No one's
saying,
changing
Zelfer,
anyone's mind.
is Zimmer is right. He is the fastest way. But he's not the best way. He's not the only way.
I look to my sister laying in the cage. I'm pretty sure, currently speaking, it's the only guaranteed way, which phrases is the best.
The best. The best.
And no offense to you, Commander. Me and you haven't really had much of a rapport. The last time we actually talked, you were very insulting. I believe you called me many mean things.
Yet here I am.
Now, you're not here for me. You're here for the city. You don't particularly care.
Then why would I offer when I'm offering you?
Because with me on your side, you have higher chances of succeeding. To both you and to Zimmer, I'm a means to an end.
Can I do an insight check on Zelfer?
Sure. What for? What do you want? What are you trying to
See
gain
if
from
he
it?
actually believes what he's saying, that the only way he'll gain knowledge is through Zimmer and his sister there.
You can roll.
Okay, thank you. Is it gonna let me?
No, never. Oh,
That
shit.
one.
Oh, oops.
You cannot get any read on him. He's speaking the words, but his face is not telling anything. And Sam, the commander says, this man has already betrayed everything you know about this city. You're just gonna let that slide.
I don't know anything about this city.
He has killed your
there
guard.
There was nothing. What do you mean, my guard? It's your guard. There was nothing more than 6 houses when I died.
And those 6 houses grew into 10, 20, 30, eventually into this city that you see here today. And that city guard that he's been slaughtering are the same as the ones you fought alongside with.
Oh, actually, they're probably a bit older and a few generations down, but
It is the same idea. It is the same principle. The same goal. And you're going to let him get away with slaughtering them. What is the point of having a city if the people who protect it and those who matter to it are gone? What is the point of rebuilding Direwood if you let him slaughter everyone who cares about it?
Sam stands up and starts pacing behind his chair.
Behind Sam's chair?
Yes.
He goes up behind the commander and
I'm
starts pacing behind him. What a weird move.
I'm pacing behind you guys.
Yeah. Okay, he starts pacing behind his chair. It's fine. Zimmer speaks up. The point is, Commander Light.
I told him your name.
And Commander looks kind of off-put by that. The point is, once they're gone, a proper city can be built. A proper people can be assembled.
What, like with Legos?
Why do you want there to only be
Hey!
the strong and the powerful there? Are you trying to build some sort of super army?
No, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Oh, the weakest link. Goodbye.
So does that mean I made their chain weaker by existing? Gesturing to everyone else.
I told you not to underestimate yourself, Zelfer.
Well, you've told me a lot of things. Some of them I listen to.
Cool story, guys. Who's next?
When I was a young boy.
Alright, so there's a tense silence for a few moments. The only sounds, the rattling, skittering about, listening in, and Sam. And are you in your armor?
Yep.
Alright, Sam clunk,
Clink,
clunking.
clank,
Yeah,
clink,
the
clank.
clunk, clunk, clunk of Sam pacing behind his chair.
Six starts playing his mouth harp.
Is that just his mouth?
It's his harmonica.
10 silence, you just hear railroad
Yeah.
blaring in the room.
Alright, what's the end goal of this meeting here? What?
I want you two to come back. We can work together to achieve every goal you want. But with him in the picture, none of it matters.
Hold and check this.
Okay.
Hold and don't check this.
Okay.
Hold it and eat and take. Oh, never mind.
The commander looks to you, Zelfer. The same goes for you as to what I said to Sam. You guys see Sam continuing his pacing. What is the point of learning everything about yourself if you have no one to share it with? If you have no one to revel in it with? If he tells you everything you want to know, and at that point, Sam summons his sword behind Zimmer. Sam, make an Arcana check.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Oh, shit.
Sam, you see his sword shimmer, and it starts to break, and it finally lands in his hand. Sam, roll to hit with advantage.
No, everyone
Good
keep
thing I
a
had that
straight
advantage.
face.
With advantage.
He might
Okay.
not notice.
I'm going to allow you to double the damage on that. That is a
Dope.
hit. So that's going to be 22 damage as you go for a swipe from behind, and he, to the last second, looks back and ducks away, but you still get a solid slice through his shoulder, and blood pours out and spills onto the table. He screams out, "Ah!" And now I need everyone to roll initiative.
After that, you hear Zolfer go, "Oh, thank God!"
Oh my god, I rolled a good initiative!
As he grabs his staff.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, this is happening.
Yeah, 10:20.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna. We're probably not finishing this tonight.
Given, I have class in the morning. I still have to eat dinner. I'm a little.
Okay. And then for dinner, boy.
Oh, I don't like when you say that, Holden. Can you take it back?
No.
Damn. Can I roll a persuasion check?
Go ahead. No.
Damn. What was the DC?
Fuck you is what the DC was.
It was close. 21 is really close to fuck you.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, what was that?
You need at least a 25 to reach the fuck you level.
I really
Claire, what was that?
That the magic spell keeping this place from this magic that doesn't let me do magic is gone now.
We shall see.
Because otherwise I'm about to be real useless.
Well, I wanna wait. I don't know what just happened to Clara.
Sorry, I was trying to put myself on mute. The kitchen cart just like fell over.
Oh, great. Do you want me to come out and help? What?
That's what happens when you live in a lopsided
What's
apartment.
that? Okay. Did anything break?
Just scared me. And City wasn't.
Okay. Give me 1 second because I really have to pee anyway. Give me 1 second.
So what?
And I can't put myself on mute either.
Oh, thank Christ.
Yeah, I did that like 3 or 4 times. Now just press it.
Oh. Bye, Rhythm.
Hey, don't worry, we're in secrets for this entire fight.
Oh, that's funny.
Rather than going to the actual in-game chat. This entire fight's a secret. No one will know about it. Who's eating chips?
I was not.
What you eating, Isaac?
Not chips.
What you eating?
Nut chips. Is that a pork rind?
More fucking wontons.
Oh, he eating wontons!
I'm eating wontons.
This guy eating beans.
You know I'm thinking about those beans. So Blake, did you do any research on?
I have not had time today because I was exhausted. I did my homework for tonight, like my actual real life homework. I took a nap because like shit, I was so tired.
Bro, I fucking napped on my bus. I got to Weaver early because I didn't have that many kids, and I literally parked the bus, went back into one of them seats in the middle of the bus where I can't hear the engine, and just fucking conked out for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I was.
It was so uncomfortable. Holy fuck.
I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately.
Oh, that's
so.
figured a little bit.
Why?
Could we all move back to in-game for Clara's sake? For some reason, the secret channel is messing with her phone.
No.
Is he gonna move us back?
I lied.
We were making fun of the fact we were having a secret fight.
Yes, yeah.
I went, guys, this fight's a complete secret. No one will ever know about it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
Zimzam the Magic Man gets to start us off.
Yes, he
Damn,
does.
blame the Famic. Okay.
Fucker rolled a nat 20 on fucking initiative.
Oh, so now we know his deck score. Thanks, Holden.
Yeah, well done. That'll help you a lot.
It does. For all my deck saving throws.
God, like you wouldn't use those anyway.
Yeah, but now I know to use all of them.
Oh God. All right. then as combat ensues, as soon as he gets stabbed, and Zimmer looks back and shrieks as he's cut across the shoulder. As Sam goes for a fatal blow, and Zimmer immediately starts like floating up, and he's going to attempt to move in this direction 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to have to use half his movement to stand up, so he only gets 5, 10. He only gets to here, and Sam, you get an opportunity attack if you'd like one.
Oh, now is. Oh, Stanley.
If you'd
Okay.
like one, he says.
Well, we'll have to come. I was gonna say we'll have to come back to that, and then I realized that he is also up next. So I imagine
Did you
he's
say I
gonna
had to pee
take
real
that.
quick?
What's that?
Didn't you say you had to pee?
Did he? I said I had to. He's on the phone. I can see him
I
on
think-
the phone.
Oh, what a fucking dumbass.
He's
No,
peeing on the
he-
phone.
He's
Sadie's
peeing on the
digging
phone?
through something on the cart.
What's that?
Sadie is digging through something on the cart.
Yeah, that'll be fun to clean up later.
Oh no, she's chewing your tea box.
The metal box, or the tin box, whatever it is.
The cat wants
It's
some
bamboo.
tea.
It's made out of steel, Holden.
It's made out of steel.
Do you know what bamboo is?
Nope.
Because it's not metal, nor tin.
It's grass.
It is not made of bamboo.
Clara says it is, and
Your
Clara's
little,
always
your
right.
little,
So.
your little tea box. Your little box full of tea.
I'm
Your
aware.
box.
Oh, the box, not the one full of
Yeah, not the tin. The
Oh,
box.
the box.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
the box. Why would we be talking about the tin when she explicitly said box?
Yeah, Holden, can you believe this man?
And Clara,
I can't.
when I messaged you, yes, the answer is kind of yeah. That's kind of what I was alluding to.
Oh, I definitely didn't feel like that was the right.
Well, that's fine.
Like that would have been real awkward.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's just a reminder to try to slip it in there.
Okay, while we're waiting,
Sure.
I'm
No.
trying to decide between getting an instant pot or a crock pot. Thoughts?
I have an instant pot, and I've used it once.
Oh my God.
I don't have any.
Okay. Sam,
Sorry it took me so long.
Zimmer starts running away. You do get an opportunity attack.
I fucking use it.
All right, that'll hit. And so you slash him again. So you slice, and he looks back just in time for it not to be a fatal blow. You slice across his shoulder, and he starts to like half float and half get up. He runs away, using half his speed to get up. He starts like glide running away, and you slash him across the back as he goes, and he screams out again as now there's a gash across his back. Okay, Sam, it's your turn.
I first yell, "Don't let him escape," and I run up to him,
Can Percy have one word in response to that?
Yes.
knowing
Really?
knowing that I'm gonna take an attack.
Yep, that you will. But I'm guessing a 14 does not hit you.
Nope.
So there's just a ting off of the back of your armor.
Attack again.
Can you
Slash.
Okay, both of those will be hits. So you start carving into his back some more as he starts running away. You fucking, oh no you don't. You start carving into him.
Oh,
Okay.
No, she didn't.
Jesus, okay. But he continues to try to run, glide away. It is actually the commander's turn. He was already stood up. He immediately draws both of his swords, and you guys can see they're intricate and very, very fine in their craft. They're long swords. He starts, one in each hand. He jumps on top of the table and starts running over. He's able to get just within range, and he looks to you, Sam. There's like a moment where it's almost like a glare, and he turns and starts railing into Zimmer as well.
Let's all just rail Zimmer. Fuck him. Literally.
Yep.
One will certainly
Sam
hit.
starts floating.
Okay, and
Air
Zimmer
fucking
shrieks out as he gets as the commander is going for the legs, and slices across both of Zimmer's calves.
I can imagine Zimmer being like,
Zelfer, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna look right at 6 and go, I was going to kill myself if this didn't work out. Give a thumbs up, and I know where the trapdoor is, correct?
Yes.
I'm wall of forcing it so no one can get into it.
Okay.
It is going to be. Oh, I'm in the wrong spells.
Nice call.
Hemispherical dome. I'm gonna make an actual sphere of up to with a radius of 10 feet, centered on the trapdoor. So if anything's stuck in that, they're stuck in that too.
Okay, so 5, 10. So that's gonna be that, I believe,
Stop.
is wall of force out.
I take a step back and go, ha ha! And now I have a. I can't. Nope, I can't.
And the illusion would fade.
I see it as my spell cast. I go, now guys, don't let me get killed.
As you look back and see 5 ratlings coming at you from behind.
Are they, based off of my token, are they within ability to get opportunity attack if I run away?
No. Let's say no.
I am going to run.
Only because you made the point to sit further away from Sam. No.
I'm gonna run on the table towards 6 and Percy. Percy, kill Zimmer, then your dad, please.
Okay. It is the ratling's turn.
Percy has just been sitting there with his legs on the table the entire time, just like he was last night. His legs crossed.
These
Lean
two
back.
start running into the wall of force and get confused when they can't fucking move through.
Because it's completely invisible.
Boom.
And then a bunch more move to
The cage moves. The cage attacks.
15, 20.
It's a
It's a mimic. Whoa, Jinx.
Ooh,
A bunch more start moving in to attack the rest of you.
You guys
5,
should
10.
vibe together sometime.
30, not
We
quite.
will be.
This
Same.
large one going for Bess, oh no.
Oh
no.
boy.
I found an Airbnb, Jason, like 5 minutes from your house for like $250 for the entire week.
Not bad at all.
True.
So this is about to get very interesting.
It's a good spot.
Oh. Ooh, I'm oofied.
Yeah, this isn't gonna go the way you wanted it to.
No, but I think it's the only chance we got right now.
Yeah, the rats are bum rushing all of you. Sam, you have 3 with swords that are each going to take attacks on you. And actually, all but one have advantage. 2 of them have advantage. So that is going to be, that's cocked. Let me roll that again.
Oh, hold on, I am not in the list.
Oh, right, because you do your thing.
Sorry, yeah, I got a 14.
You got a 14, okay. Oh, so you would have gone probably
Oh, good.
before Zelfer.
Before the rats.
Put me in wherever, it's all good.
No, that's my fault. I'll let you go just before the rats, actually. So, fuck it. It's your turn. The rats have started moving in, but it's your turn.
Okay, alright.
Don't let
I
me get
see.
hit. I scream as I get rushed.
Alright, well, let's see. Okay.
Yeah, I just
Shit.
go back
That's
and
all.
give you your whole turn, but there's no way I'm remembering where all those rats were.
All good. That's a lot of rats. Alright, Bess, I move in, can I move in right north of Bess? So, like,
You can, but
10
you will
feet to
take an
my left.
opportunity attack.
Alright. I take it.
Okay, one rat is going to try to bite at you as you rush over
little
with a
jerk.
17 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. So as it bites, it kind of like tears a small piece of your shirt off, but you are able to avoid it. It's your turn.
Get fucked, rat.
So go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and lay 2 punches into that large rat.
Into a giant rat. Okay, and as it reaches out to try to
Right.
bite at Bess, let's see
Yes.
what you do.
I say, no thank you.
Okay, so as this giant rat Bess starts descending upon you, as soon as its mouth closing in on you, whack! It gets knocked away with a fist, and then he shoulders it away from you. Both of
If
those will
possible.
hit.
I give a little wink.
Oh!
Zelfer under his breath. What did I miss?
Yeah, whoa, hold up.
Okay,
What are you crying
that'll
for?
do. Okay, anything else?
That is nope. With movement, that's all me.
Okay, then it is the ratling's turn. Sam, so those 3 are going to go back again to hit you.
They're gonna
2 of them
eat
with
my
advantage.
dick.
Okay, so I rolled 2 3s on that one. That's not gonna hit you. I rolled a nat 1 and a 6 on that one. That's not gonna hit you. The dice are in your fucking favor.
Yeah, hold
You
it.
suck it.
And the one that doesn't have advantage, Nat 20. I can't believe. Okay. So you're gonna take from that one.
Nothing. 'Cause
eight-
fuck you.
8 points of slashing damage as it cuts you through the side in a small gap in your armor.
What? Shit, damn.
Yeah, it was.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them though. Then there
Yeah,
are
what
3 that are
there
also
isn't them?
attacking the commander. Again. So these 3 are attacking the commander. Again, all 2 of them have advantage. First will be a
am I
hit.
one of the 2?
What?
Do I have? Am I one of the 2 have advantage? Am I a rat?
What?
Don't.
What do you want about?
I don't know, man. I've had a long day.
What the fuck? Okay, that one will also hit. Oh, that one didn't have advantage. Let me remove that. That will not. Okay, so 1 slash across from behind for 12 slashing damage on the commander. And then 1 bite, dealing 4 damage. Okay, and then Percy, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess you're technically in this square. So I'm gonna move in here. I'll just reposition it slightly. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. None of which have advantage, but 4 are attempting to bite at you. The first one is an 8 to hit. That's a miss, I'm sure. Percy, you there?
I was muted. Sorry.
Yeah, first one's an 8 to hit. I assume that misses. The next is a 16.
Yeah.
The next is 10.
Nope.
And the next is an 11.
Nope.
Okay, so only the poison rat gets you. So you're going to take
Oh, yeah, great. Only the poison one.
3
Oh, there we go.
piercing and 5 poison.
That's like winning the lottery.
Well, no, it's not. It was a 2 and 5
When we
chance.
get there. 6, the large rat is going to redirect its attention to you, as well as one of the smaller rats nearby. Neither have
Eat your
advantage.
butt.
That is a 12 to hit from the larger rat, and on its
Jesse, you were
tail
just
swipe, that is
kinky today.
an 11. These are rolling. I'm rolling so low, and the small one gets a fucking 8. Oh my god.
The sad thing is, a lot of these attacks still would have hit me.
Yeah. So they start biting out and lashing out at you, and you're just blocking all of them, fucking judo style. Just
I redirect the large rat's second attack onto the smaller rat.
Okay, with a tail whip, you redirect its tail and then twap, and you hear the rat go "Ah!" as it flies off and is fucking dead as hell.
All right. Mark
Best,
that off.
you have.
Well, then you didn't add my modifier.
Okay, what's your modifier?
Get
7.
fucked.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll put you.
To be fair, you didn't add my modifier either.
I was like, wait.
I forgot
I
that
feel
roll
like I
20 doesn't fucking do it for some fucking reason.
Fuck it.
I don't care.
Don't worry.
Oh, hey, I can edit my own.
Wait, hold
Done.
on. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so you didn't.
No, I had my
Total
modifier.
2.
Good.
Okay, I'm just making sure. What the fuck, Percy?
I go first.
Fuck off. Okay, Bess, you have 2 then that are trying to bite at you. 1 is a poison rat. The first one is going. What the fuck is going on with my dice, dude? I don't think I've rolled above a 10 in the last half hour. Okay.
You
Hey,
got a
did
nat
you rolled a nat 20 on me?
Okay, shut the fuck up. But like literally every other one has been
And
like
an
a 7 or
11
lower.
and an 11 on Jason. What do you mean?
Shut the fuck up. Okay, Bess, that is a 6 to hit. And for the poison
No.
rat, that is a 19.
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna take 3 piercing and 8 poison.
Nope.
Nice.
Yup.
Okay, and then the
She
rest have
says
already
no.
moved.
It doesn't take anything.
There's nothing within Zelpher's range. He fucking ran away. Percy, it is your turn.
I booked it like a motherfucker because if I die, he escapes.
Hmm.
I love this song.
God, I'm being turned on.
Just kill
Okay.
shit.
I look at Zimmer and just go, bam. But
Okay.
Damn.
shitty damage.
Okay.
I love that he goes bam.
Your,
like
your
actually
magic
mimicking a
missiles
gun now.
weave their way through and around your allies and the rats and strike Zimmer in the back. His back is fucked. It is scarred. It is battered. He is getting fucked. He's like
And necrotic.
rushing toward his little escape. And he's just from behind.
He's gonna bonk into the fucking wall and be like, oh.
And necrotic. Don't forget the necrotic part.
He's completely invisible. Yeah, he doesn't know there's a wall
No,
there.
there's no way for him to know.
Except for watching the rats hit it.
Nice. And then I'm gonna.
If he was paying attention, getting his back carved.
Let's see. It is a racial feature.
Hey! Can't say that.
I have the N-word pass. It's my racial feature.
On stream.
It doesn't say bonus action or regular action or anything. Orion's Grace.
It doesn't.
Basically, I
it
spend
doesn't
about
say.
half my movement to activate the trait. Once I activate Orion's Grace, I don't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Okay, well, that half your movement is the cost. Yeah.
Hi, Zoffer.
Hello.
I like how he runs away from you.
I stand up, and I just look at the rats and just shake my head a little bit and hop on the table and walk away.
I'm
Okay.
going, and you see me going, please don't do. Oh God.
Actually, I'm gonna go.
He's just walking in circles. I want to
What
go
do
here.
I do?
I don't know where to go.
Rats biting at him from every direction. She's like,
missing.
well.
Hmm.
What you doing, man?
You know what? No, okay, sorry, retcon that. Is it too late to retcon that?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand up and then block Zelfer. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay, you're guarding Zelfer. Okay.
I have an idea. Yep.
Okay. Bess, what are you doing?
Where is Zimmer in all this?
Zimmer is up here.
Is he trying to run away?
Looks like it. He's getting fucking cut up for it.
I'm
I don't know if that's
carving
gonna work.
him
How
to
many mice
pieces.
are attacking all of us? I mean, there's a bunch, obviously, but
Mice.
At least a couple dozen, it looks like.
okay.
Dude, there's some mice and men in here.
I mean rats.
Bro, that movie was so fucking
and
sad.
Zimmer, how far away from Zimmer am I?
How far away from Zimmer are you? Are
30 feet?
30 feet.
Okay.
Within range of most bullshit.
Except for my bullshit.
Because you're a weak bitch.
Who's the one that did fucking 40-something damage to Zimmer? Me. You're a weak bitch, bitch.
I haven't
Hey,
Oh
attacked.
shit, get hit! Shut up.
I love you, Jesse.
Look, man, I've had a really stressful day at work.
Want some more stress relief?
Really stressful week at work.
One of the bus drivers caught a group of 12 kids smoking pot in the back from Champlain Park today.
Of course.
What you doing,
Yeah.
Bess?
What a narc.
I'm going to try using command at first level.
Okay.
Probably a long shot here. And it's a wisdom saving throw.
On
For
Zimmer?
Zimmer.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
this works, the combat's over.
And I'm gonna say stop.
Okay. He will make a wisdom saving throw. Two fucking fives. Two fives.
I didn't think that would work.
What is happening to my dice? The gods have spoken. The gods have
You know what?
spoken.
Sigismund guides us.
Sigismund
what
has
happened,
spoken
Logan?
in your guys' name, and he is affecting my dice.
Blake is dedoxing your dice.
Yo, man.
All right,
I-
you guys
when you were
watch
at
as
my
Zimmer
house, I-
suddenly he just halts. You see him moving toward, and he's like trying to run away, and he's getting battered down, and then he just stops.
And he nods like he understands.
How long does this last again?
Yes.
Until he completes the command, which he has now done.
But it's not his turn yet, so.
Correct. On his turn, he has to complete the command.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to use my movement then to maybe jump on the table to get away from the rat, please and thank you.
Okay, you will take an opportunity attack.
Uh,
Several, in fact.
Can I disengage without taking an
You
opportunity?
use your
attack?
action for command.
Okay, nope. I'll just stay put then. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're gonna stay put
Goodbye.
and go. Ah!
She's just
Okay. What's the stuff? Let me read.
Actually, I would like to alert everyone that Zimmer has stopped. Although I'm sure
Okay.
they heard that.
Yeah, they can all see.
Stop! I halted him, guys.
So if you say
He
stop,
Hammer
which
time.
I'm gonna say is the same as halt, the target doesn't move and takes no actions.
Sucks a suck.
Shit.
Fuck you, Holden.
Fuck
This is
balls.
punishment. This is punishment for what you did on Tuesday.
Fuck bald shit. Okay,
What Holden
he
do on
stops
Tuesday?
dead in his fucking tracks. And he
Holden knows-
doesn't do anything. And then he snaps out of it, but his turn has passed.
Holden knows what he did.
I know what I did. My character in Blake's campaign, I cast haste on our fighter,
my
and our fighter did 110 damage in one turn with that. And I
Dude.
completely
Nice.
broke Blake's encounter. That was supposed to be rather difficult because I
But
cast
Very
haste.
nice.
Did you haste
Next
Holden?
time, I'm
Or
gonna
did you
give him
haste
warning
Carson?
bond too, so
Yeah.
he'll be resistant to all damages. So
Fuck.
get ready for that, Blake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of broke Blake's combat, and now he's laughing his mind is being broken by a first level fucking spell. Sam, it's your turn.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
So, Holden, can you pull up my class PDF
Yeah.
for my life dice? It doesn't say it's an action or a bonus action or
For your oh god, where did you send that to me?
several places.
I can try and find it.
I don't think I can drag and drop it in the. It's not. I highlighted it on my class notes.
Is it
It's
directly
the first
copy and
thing.
pasted?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me find this. Because so what are you trying to do?
So I'm trying to use life die and then attack.
Okay. Fuck. I really wish you. Let me look at what you have written. You're trying to use life die.
Yeah.
So this is. And what are you using the life die for?
To attack, basically.
What?
I'm using them for Shadow Driver.
For Shadow Driver. Okay, you can choose to spend any amount of black money. When you hit with a weapon attack, you can choose to spend any amount. So you can use them when you hit,
No, that's from my black blood.
which you need to roll life dice for.
Yes. However, life dice doesn't say if they're an action or anything like that.
I would think that would be an action or bonus action. You don't have the PDF?
I have the PDF.
Okay, can you send it to me again? Because I need to see this.
Sure. Let me see if I can drag and drop it into Discord.
Please do, because this is holding us up and it's getting late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, relax.
Well, know your character, dude.
I know my character.
Well, clearly
doesn't
not, because
say.
you're asking me for help.
I'm just gonna use it as a fucking bonus action. How about that? Fuck you.
Is it a bonus action?
It doesn't say.
Okay, let me see what you sent me. No, I just want to see that. Let me look at life dice super quick here if I can. Yeah, edgy boy. Okay, open that up. The class is edgy boy. Right. So life die. Life dice. Right. Okay. You learn actions that are fueled by your life dice. Okay. It does not. I am not seeing any specification here that says action, bonus action. Yeah, you can just do it. Just do it.
Okay.
So you roll the life dice.
So I take 25 damage. Ooh,
Epic.
jeez.
Big ouch.
Big ouch.
You see Sam
And
just start
then-
bleeding. Out of-
Profusely out of all of his pores. Then I attack. And attack.
Both of those will hit.
I'm adding the 25 damage onto... It doesn't matter which one.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so you just did 49 damage total?
Yep.
Okay, he is bloodied. He is fucking bloodied as you drive your sword through his side and black energy emanates from it. He looks back to you and he says, "You don't know what you're doing! I am the only one who can save this city!"
I don't respond.
Alright, it's Commander's turn. He's also, as Zimmer's turned around
Just
now,
Watch
he's
blood explode
yeah,
out of
he's gonna look at Zimmer, see that you've got this handled, and start attacking the rats around you guys. That's a hit. That's a fucking hit. And that's a crit. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, the dice are so in your guys' favor
Sigismund
tonight.
guides
It's
us.
insane. Okay, so that one's dead. That one's dead. And let's see if he kills the other one. Fucking hell.
Sigismund guides us.
Sigismund is fucking guiding you. Okay, so 7, 14. He doesn't quite kill this one, but that one is battered. Okay, this one, the one to his left is fucking bloodied. Okay. Fuck me. Zelfer, it's your turn.
So where I'm pointing right now, this is gonna hit the big rat too, right? Because it technically falls within the 20 feet.
Yeah, it would technically hit him.
Okay, so right there, I'm casting Vitrilic Sphere. Everything has to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm just missing Bess, I think.
Thank you.
Roll. Are you sure? Hold on. From there,
No, I'm
you're
gonna
hitting
move it.
Bess.
Okay, then let me.
Excellent.
I can
think
do
it's-
it. I
I
can
think
do
I was.
it.
Okay, I point. I go. Oh, she says she can do it. I fire. Please succeed.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
You don't want to fail this one.
Acid streaks and explode. Okay, emerald acid.
This is like fireball.
Streaks
except
in it.
with
Yeah,
poison.
it is a acid. Streaks of acid go spurting out. Okay. So the big
And it
rat-
does a total of 15 d4.
What's the DC 16? The big rat
Whoa.
fails.
Triolic.
The
Sphere,
rest-
Put this-
Jesus.
rest-
Mark those. Mark
What?
them who fail because they have to take an additional 5d4 in the next turn.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
God.
What am I rolling? A dex
A
save?
dex
save
saving
is-
throw.
The save is only for half.
Fail. The smaller rats succeed, and then the ones wielding back there succeed.
Bess, don't fail this now.
I
Oh, no.
clicked roll.
Hold in.
You want me to roll it for you? What'd you roll? We don't see it.
It says 13.
13. That's a fail.
Ah, fuck.
It's okay. I can take it.
Okay. So all of that
You-
succeeded. Still take 13.
And the fail is going to take an additional one on the next turn.
So
Why
let me
is
go ahead
six-
and show you all of the ones that are dead. Fuck me sideways.
I
I'm
And
sorry.
13
How much damage
for the
did
others?
I take?
26.
26.
20 of me.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I can run that keeps me out of combat.
And actually, even this small one back here is dead, even though he succeeded. As is this one. Okay, so you just killed 2, 4, 6, 8 fucking rats
If
with
only
that
I was
bullshit.
You're a warlock.
If only I was still a warlock. Well, let me see.
Oh, but there's Bess's deck save, yeah, but Bess is also hit and fails and takes 26 acid damage.
Sorry.
Um,
Yeet 5.0 lost internet connection, so I'm struggling with roll 20 right now.
Okay.
I'm going to risk one opportunity attack.
Uh-huh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. And go here.
Okay. You will take...
And just start fucking running.
Oh, you fucker.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
So you're gonna go ahead and take 7 piercing damage as you get bit by a rat in the leg as you're running by, and it's kind of like grabbing onto you, and you kick it off.
5, 6, 7. Okay, I have advantage on this. I'm fine. That's to maintain concentration.
Yeah. Oh, that sphere is a concentration spell?
Yeah.
I will keep that in mind. Okay.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it sounds like it does more damage
Oh.
later.
No, not the sphere. The wall of force.
The wall of force.
The sphere is a perfect. It's just a lot of acid. The wall
Got
of
it.
force is concentration, which is
Got
why I've
it.
said not to let me get hit.
Okay. 6, what are you doing?
I like his
am-
cue.
Oh yeah. I am going to make 2 attacks.
With me.
Not,
Isn't it-
What?
Hey, Holden, can you rearrange the things to put Percy on top of the rats?
What?
Why?
He's got a 14. The rats have an 11.
Well, no, I know. There is a bunch of confusion. The it's already set. I'm not changing anything, especially because people are fucking with their shit now.
I
All
thought
right.
you meant put my token on the rats' token. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was very confused. I was like, wait, is he fucking the rats?
Yeah, step on him.
6, what are you attacking?
The large rat.
The
Still
large rat. Okay. The first one will certainly hit.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you fucking, after punching and shoulder bashing it away, as it comes back, reels back towards you, you you hit it in the fucking jaw with your knee, and there's a sickening crack. You probably just broke its jaw with
Yeah.
your fucking knee. Okay, it is bloody.
Alright.
Kind of shit we like to see.
And then, yeah, I'll be. That's me. I'm good.
Okay. Then first, the big one is going to retaliate, trying to attack you.
Who changed my fucking?
6, that is
Change my
a dirty
initiative.
20 to hit you.
Yes, that hits me.
And the second attack is fucking 8. So
Only
does not
you
hit
will
me.
hit you.
Change yours.
No, it's not
Okay.
just me.
So you're going to take a grand
You
I
and
total
didn't
Wolf.
make it ass.
only 8 piercing damage as it bites down into your arm.
8.
Yep. These are going to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not quite. 15, 20, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. 30. Okay, those aren't quite able to get over there. That will get to 6. That will get over there. They're piling in now. And rushing in to help their master. 6, there are 2 more that are going to be able to attack you.
Okay.
For a 13 and a 14, which I know both miss. Best, there's 1 able to attack you, and he had actually technically. Oh wait, yeah, he does technically have advantage. This one's in his space. He has advantage. The first swipe is only a 14.
Miss.
Miss. The second is a 17.
Miss.
A 17 is a miss.
My AC is 18.
Fucking cleric. Okay. Then Zelfer 1 is able to get an attack off on you. That bite is a nat 1. So as it bites, as fucking hell, man, these dice are on your guys' side.
Zopher's like,
It goes to bite into your ankle, and you accidentally, as you're running away, you accidentally kick it away without him. You just feel a thump on the back of your foot as you accidentally kick a rat. Sam, those 3 are gonna continue trying to lay into you.
Just
2 of
roar.
which still have advantage.
Yeah,
first
just
one
roar.
with
Rah!
There's a 21 to hit.
Ow.
The next is a 24 to hit.
Ow.
Sam's gonna die.
Stop.
1 without advantage is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, 2 hits for 10 slashing and 8 slashing. And the last one, 21 to
But it
hit.
was only 2 hits. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Ow.
It was only 2 hits, but yeah. Then that's another. Ooh, that's 12 slashing damage.
Jeez. Fuck.
So they're slashing
take his
into you
man.
from around you.
Sigismund, please.
And 2 are cutting into the commander. Neither with it. 1 with advantage. That's a natural 2. That's not gonna hit him. The 1 with advantage, however, rolled 2 15s for totals. Oh, okay, so that one's gonna hit.
You
And
guys fucking suck.
commander is going to take 14 slashing damage from behind.
That's a yikes.
He's not quite bloodied, but he's not looking great yet. Not looking great at the moment. Percy, you have 4
Wait.
attacking you. What?
Never mind. I thought you were talking about someone else's turn.
No, Percy, you have 4 attacking you still.
Sure do.
Okay. None of which have advantage. Okay. One is 14.
Pretty sure that hits.
18 must hit then.
Yep.
12.
Nope.
Okay, and an 8. Christ. Okay. So 2 will hit.
Sorry,
One of it.
I had mid-sneeze sentence.
Okay, so you're gonna take 4 piercing and 7 poison from one, and 8 piercing from another.
It looks like Jason's sitting on the toilet.
Okay, Jason,
no.
you have not. You've been. Jason, you've only been attacked by the large one. Yes.
Correct.
Correct. So then there are
does look like he
2 more that are attacking you, neither with advantage. Fucking rolled a nat 3. Nope. And a nat 2. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so neither of those is gonna be able to hit you. Now
right.
their turn is over. Zelfer, tell me what happens.
They take 13.
The ones that failed.
Take 13 more poison damage.
Guess how much health he has?
How much?
Clear out.
13. He has exactly 13. So as you're in mid battle with this thing, you see poison start to spew from its mouth. 6, and it drops to the ground.
Which is a total of 39 damage on how many? Imagine if everything failed that.
You all,
That's a lot of damage.
Zelfer, I'll tell you, everything, almost everything, all but 2 of the rats that you hit that with are already dead.
I'm a god among men.
Percy, what you doing?
I am going to.
You tried to block for Zelfer, and then Zelfer just ran away from you.
Oh shit! You can move the map willy nilly with the fucking right click. Fuck me.
What?
Yes.
I've been using the scroll bars on the sides.
The scroll bars on the sides?
Yeah. Casting that right here. Hold on. I don't have my ring.
On that one, so that's gonna be a
He's gonna
10-foot
hit everything
radius.
except for this one.
10, that doesn't hit. 5, 10. Yeah, that
is,
hits all
yeah.
of those. Okay.
Except for this one.
What's the save on that? It's a DC 13 con. Okay, I got 2 groups for this. The first group does succeed. The second also succeeds. So they
Yeah, they
succeed
fucking
their,
would, wouldn't
their
they?
con save, but they all still take 7 damage. So this one, and this one, and this one, and this one are all dead.
I look at the rat in front of me and go, that's a load off my back.
Yeah, sure is.
Alright.
Yeah, so you took a good
That's
few
my
out
turn.
there. Okay, then Bess, what are you doing? You're surrounded by dead rats, and more coming at you from the south.
That's cool. Has Zimmer been able to move at all?
You look back, you see he's fulfilled the command, taken a few hits, and he's about to start moving again.
I'm going to cast command again at level 1.
The motherfucker.
Say stop again.
You see him
Which is
start to
a,
move.
Wisdom saving throw yet again.
That is a 26.
Oh no.
So he
He
succeeds this
passes.
time. You see you see your magic enter his mind, and he shakes off and looks at you angrily as he turns to run toward his escape route.
Don't.
I'm gonna take off after him.
Okay. Show me your path.
I don't know how to do that. I would go on the table and go to the other end of the table.
Okay, you are gonna take, if you're going to the other end of the table, I'll be nice and try to find the best path, and be like 1 opportunity attack, or yeah, either way you're taking 2 opportunity attacks. 1, 2, yeah, you'll be taking 2 opportunity attacks at least, like just to get here.
To get where? Oh,
To-
there.
Yeah, and then going even further will probably end in more, maybe. You can get there, or there, and you wouldn't take any more. Or even there, you wouldn't take any more.
Yeah, let's do the one with the least amount of.
Okay, so that's still opportunity attacks. One of which is going to be 16. The other is going to be a 24. So one of them will
24 hits.
one of them will get a slice with his sword at you for a grand total of 9 slashing.
Cool.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Zimmer looks around, looks panicked, and looks at you, Sam. I need you to roll. Let me see here. What is the save? Saving wisdom. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, Sam, as he looks at you and says, "Defend me, you fool!"
How you?
That's a fail. Zelfer and Bess, the spellcasters, you recognize the spell Dominate Person. Take over. Sam.
I was muted. Hang on. I have a fucking class feat called Indomitable.
Okay, what's that do?
Hey, me
I can
too.
re-roll a saving throw that I fail. If
You
I
can-
do so, I must use the new roll and can't
You
use
can
this feature
re-roll
again until-
one saving throw?
Yep.
Fuck it. Okay, go ahead. Re-roll the wisdom saving throw. Rolls another nat one.
Please. Please. Suck my ass.
Sigismund does.
You all watch
Sigismund.
or the two that recognize Dominate Person. You watch as Sam starts to lift his sword away from Zimmer, and you see kind of like his neck twitch, and he looks back at Zimmer, no, and goes back to attack. You fight it off, you motherfucker. It's your turn.
I imagine Sam looking like Garen, like.
I go for the kill.
All right, let's see it. Those will both hit for 23 total damage. He is bad.
Finish him, I yell.
He is looking bad. It is the commander's turn. Who is going to attempt to finish him?
It's gonna be funny when we all die to the rats, right?
As long as fucking Zimmer dies, I don't
First will be a hit, and his second swing is in that fucking 20. I cannot believe. Okay, let's see if this
Enjoy
does it.
role-playing with yourself.
That's 9. What the fuck? For his second swing, he rolled 2 6s on his d6s.
You suck, Holden.
Just say he lived on 1 health. We won't know.
He didn't.
Well,
Sam
now we
calls
know
out,
the
"Finish
magic of the
him."
moment.
And as Sam, you're pulling the blade out. The commander looks to you, nods, and with the first swing, swings across Zelfer's throat, and he starts to gurgle. And the second swing, with the opening he just made, stabs straight through his throat.
Right across Zelfer's throat.
Did I say Zelfer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zelfer, you're dead as fuck. He kills Zelfer. Everybody's happy. He slices across Zimmer's throat. And with that opening he made, jabs his sword into him and slowly lowers him down. And you see him whisper something to Zimmer, though you don't hear, because fuck you guys. You see him whisper something to Zimmer, and then jab the sword in a little more to make it more painful, and then rips it out, and a spurt of blood sprays across the floor as he pulls his sword away from the mage.
Did he call him a bastard?
And you guys would see this fade away. The statue fades away.
Oh,
The statues fade away. The rugs fade away.
whoa.
I hope the table doesn't fall.
This table and these table and chairs fade away. And the room is dirty and messy once more, with nothing but the one table you were at and the cages left behind.
And a shit ton of rats.
And a shit ton of rats and blood everywhere. And I think that is where we will pick up next time.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whew.
I got-
Night,
Yeah,
Percival.
it's fucking sleepy time.
So
I
I,
threw you for a loop.
as the illusions of Zimmer's nice castle fade away and the old, crumbled, dirty, dusty dining hall comes back.
That was some really fucking nice alliteration, Mike.
And there's
Okay.
nothing but the table and chairs you met at and a pile of ratlings still attacking you. I'll keep this initiative up. We'll remember when Zelfer's turn. Yes, that's where we'll pick up next time as Zimmer falls to the
I fucking
commander's
hope I
blade.
threw you a fucking loop.
The last two sessions have been nothing but loops.